The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
You people always seem to me like a very inquisitive group. So I have one question to ask you. What is about 8 inches long, green, and coming June 11th? The answer? The 4K UHD HDR Blu-ray release of Brian Usna's Bride of Reanimator, thanks to Ignite Films and Eagle Rock Productions. And yes, it is director approved. Pre-orders have started today, and there are 4 different sets to choose from. Best being the Ultimate Limited Edition box set, which runs a hefty price tag of $129.95. You get a 3-disc set with a ton of extras, a hardcover book, collector cards, and the best added goodie, the exclusive finger creature that can be used as a desktop phone holder. Now, me personally, I find that price tag a little steep, but there are 3 other sets to choose from with much cheaper price tags. You won't get the finger creature, the one that doubles as a desktop phone holder, but beggars can't be choosers. Go to ignite-films.com to check it out. And if your actual answer to my first question was Frog Jeremy, I'm proud of you. And welcome to Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome to the 708th episode of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a stake through the heart of horror and pop culture. We wade through piranha-infested waters of streaming, VOD, and cult cinema in an attempt to find hidden gems to discuss so you can make informed viewing decisions. Episodes are streamed live every Thursday night around 8 p.m. on trickortreatradio.com. And then we drop the audio podcast on all podcast platforms on Friday morning. And we'll be doing it for the 708th time tomorrow. All right. So, let me get rid of this thing, Raven Chow, so we can see him. Oh, there he is. There's his handsome face.
Oh.
No, put back the other picture. That's better.
Hey, it's much better. That's a good one.
And MZ's camera's all messed up. Man, what is going on here? MZ, it's not your end. It's my end. Just don't get a complex, all right?
Oh, I believe it. For a change, it's not me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's early.
Oh, Raveshot, your lens cap's on.
Oh, you know what? It's funny you say that, Wolf, because I was out of my mind for a minute. Because when I logged onto the call, it said your camera's not fucking operating. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to flick the fucking top, bean thing on top of my fucking...
You flicking the bean?
Yeah, I'm trying to flick the bean on top of my, what do you call this? My notebook? My Chromebook?
Call whatever you want.
Talking Book? Wasn't that a Stevie Wonder record?
Your new
That was
girlfriend, as far as I can tell.
No, but then I realized I had to press the camera button because it had the Ghostbuster thing through it.
The Ghostbuster thing. So
Yeah.
an X, like a circle with like a fucking like line through it, is the Ghostbuster thing.
This 1984, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Does it have a name?
What?
You don't fucking know, do you? Yeah. Who's the goose
What,
now?
the cover on the camera?
No,
lens?
he's talking
It's called
about
the cover.
No.
he's talking about the Ghostbuster thing, like the symbol with the like a line through it, like they
With
do
the
in
cross through it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like what's that symbol?
Yeah.
It's really kind of generic. I mean, Right to Censor used it.
But, I mean,
He's
all right,
asking if it has
so-
a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Because
I understand that. I don't know what the actual term is for it. I don't know what the actual name is for it. It must have something to do with some negatory connotation to it, I'm sure.
Like, is it the international sign for nope?
Yeah.
Here, I looked it up. So
Right.
it says the circle with a line through it is most commonly called a no symbol, prohibition sign, or general prohibition sign.
General prohibition. What is this? 1923? Jesus Christ.
Yes, 1923, a world at war.
This is your cue to mention the fucking Dust Bowl like you do every single time we bring up like the
Yes.
20s or 30s.
Well, what else? I mean, they were roaring from what I hear.
Yeah, they were roaring. All right.
Yeah.
It could also be a /0 or a Scandinavian vowel
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
or a circle
Yeah,
/
but
symbol.
but the cross that goes through that, but the cross that goes, it kind of extends past the O, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You're right. Yep. The Scandinavian vowel and the /0 do extend. So, yeah.
What's Scandinavian vowel? You know, A-E-I-O, nope. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't nope.
Nope. What's Swedish?
Listen
should be a
to Raymond Shadow
Scandinavian
making
chef.
fun of Scandinavian people by
I love
using a
my
Swedish accent.
I love my Viking brothers and sisters. Thor.
Tor.
Thor.
Tor.
Thor.
Tor. Well, it would be Tor. That's
Yeah.
close at how you say it.
That's one of those Asgardian vowels you're talking about so much.
Tor.
Read the Torah.
An Asgardian vowel.
Yeah.
Ask Swiskar Squigolf.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
You
Call
don't-
Mads Mikkelsen,
You
please.
don't know snakes from dildos. All right, where was I? I was somewhere. I don't remember where I was, but oh yeah, your hosts for this episode are Monster Zero,
That's me.
Michael Raven Shadow.
Welcome to Ape City, Wolfie.
Oh, thank you. Long time
Yes.
coming. What made you think of that?
I was just thinking about your brother the other day. I want to see his new hair.
his crazy long hair now.
Yeah, I might send him a message.
You should. Why don't you?
I will.
Oh,
but
no, do it right. Do it right now.
All right, I'm gonna text your brother. Anything of that?
And also, me, the other host, I guess, is
Yeah.
Johnny Wolfenstein. So there you go. All right. So on this show, we're going to be talking about the film Night Patrol. And I actually went back into the archives a little bit, and I wanted to see when we first found out about this film. And it was way back on, let me see, I got it here, episode 329. That was November 16th, 2018. So we're going
That's
back
going in the Wayback Machine.
7.5 years. We had Ryan Prowse on the show, the director
Really?
of Night Patrol, to talk about Lowlife, which was one of our favorite movies of that year or any year, probably. And yeah, it was awesome. Great having Ryan on the show. And he mentioned his next project, Night Patrol, back then. And we're like, oh my God, this sounds amazing. We were like, fucking, like, can't wait for this. So yeah, almost 8 years later, we finally get to see Night Patrol. So this is like definitely one of the most anticipated films in the show's history, I would say, just because of that alone. So yeah, looking forward to it. The follow-up to Lowlife from director Ryan Prowse is called Night Patrol. We'll be talking about that in just a little while. But until then, we got some other jibber jabber, and MZ also has come prepared, and he's going to regale you with this day in horror history.
Wolfie, you got to give a guy a little bit of notice.
I did. I gave you a little bit.
Yeah, here's your fucking 2 week notice, asshole. Fucking.
I gotta put my spectacles on.
Yeah.
Can
You
I
got-
bring my glasses?
I'm an old man now. I can't do it anymore. Okay.
Let me get my shoes.
All right. Well, this day in horror history. Today is what? Oh, it's February 19th, 2026. Geez, we're already more than halfway into February already.
Yep.
We're about a
It's
month
coming.
away from spring. Hang on, folks. It's on its way.
I think clocks go wait, spring forward, right? Yeah, they go forward in like
Yeah.
a couple weeks, right?
In March.
Yeah, we spring forward.
Spring
No,
forward
no, 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 no.
or
No, we spring back. We spring back.
no, spring forward and fall
We-
back.
Oh no, that you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
My mistake.
So we lose an hour. But
Yep.
that's not coming up for a couple weeks.
Nope.
Don't be setting your clocks forward this weekend.
Okay, so what movies were released on February 19th? How about in 1970, Mark of the Devil? There's a lot of good movies this time around.
All right.
A short list, but a lot of good movies. Mark of the Devil from 1970 with Udo Kier.
Mm.
Yeah. The late, great Udo Kier. Let's see. 1970 as well, Bird with the Crystal Plumage.
Nice.
And we kick off Dario Argento's directorial debut. 1974, Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks. That's a fun flick, actually.
Frankenstein's Castle of
1992.
Freaks.
Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
1992. We're gonna jump 18 years. 1992. Army of Darkness.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
There we go.
So Wolfie, you were in Florida around this time. Then.
Yeah, like 92 you said, MZ?
Yes.
Yeah. When it came out, I was in Florida at Universal Studios, and I saw it was on a billboard, and I was like freaking out because Evil Dead 2 is one of my favorite movies. And so the aforementioned brother, me and my brother went to go see. We told my mom, we're like, yeah, we don't want to go to Disney tomorrow. We want to go see Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
And so we went
you
to
made the right choice.
yeah, we went to a theater. We were like the only ones in the theater, I think, and saw like matinee first showing or something.
Yeah, I went to go see it in the theater myself, and of course I applauded. The theater applauded.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. And we're going to jump ahead another 11 years to 2003 for The Ghosts of Edendale. And in
Okay.
2005, Dead Things. 2007, two films were released, Blackwater and Catacombs. In 2010, two films were released, Attack of the Vegan Zombies. That should
Stop.
suit
That's
well
not
for
real.
you, Wolfie. You know,
Oh, that's fine.
carrots, hide your baby carrots,
Jesus Christ.
as well as Shutter Island. Good flick.
Mhm.
And I don't care what anybody says. Leo DiCaprio's a good actor. He's one of my favorites right now, as far as still acting. Current actors right now. He's just good. And in 2015, Wolfie, you know this one, The Witch.
The Vivitch.
The Witch, yes. Okay, and that's it for films released on February 19th. Now, who was born?
Just
Who was born?
Just a
on
real
this
quick note
day?
about that, MZ. We talked about this before, but MZ and I got to go see a press screening of The Witch
Yeah.
before it came out.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got to see it in Boston a couple weeks. I think it was a couple weeks before it came out.
Yeah, we did.
So that was
Paid
pretty great.
$35 for parking the whole day.
got the tickets for free, but had to pay for parking.
yeah.
All right, let's
Parking
hear
was so
the
good.
Worth it, just to say
Yeah.
we saw it early before everybody else. you
Yeah.
know. It was worth it just for that.
Yeah.
Something to boast about. Okay, who was born on this day? In 1993, Victoria Justice, who appeared in
Oh.
Fun Size, The Garden, The Boy Who Cried Werewolf TV movie, and The States of Fright. In 1987, Sam Reed, who appeared in Inhuman Resource and 7 episodes of Interview with the Vampire. In 1985, Arely Kebble, hope I'm pronouncing that right, starred in Vampires Suck, The Grudge 2, and The Uninvited. 1985, Haley Duff, who appeared in The Sandman, Backwoods, Fear Island, The Lost Episode, Nightmare, and Desecrated. 1967. Here we go. Benicio del Toro.
Nice. Give me the keys, you
Yeah.
cocksucker motherfucker.
who, 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 who played the
Flippy.
title role of the 2010 remake of The Wolfman. That's
Yep.
his whole. That's his sole horror credit.
That's a shame.
1963. Dwight. You know, you're right. You would think he would have at least two more in him somewhere. You know, he's in cool flicks, but horror, I guess, just isn't his thing. 1963. Dwight Henry, who was in Navy SEALs versus Zombies and Boo. 1955. Jeff Daniels,
Oh
who
shit.
starred in Arachnophobia and Chasing Sleep. 1955 again, Suzanne Savoy, who was an actress in Keeping Company, The Inappropriate Effect, Alien 9, Alien from the Darkness, Dark Angel, and The Cellar. 1951, Stephen Nichols, who appeared in House and Witchboard. Stephen Nichols, I think he was the guy known as Patch on General Hospital.
Oh.
I
Wow.
think that was him. He was the one in Witchboard who was he was the one who had the Ouija board and taught Tawny Katane how to use it and everything. He was
Oh,
like
yeah.
the guy who like set the whole thing off.
It's been so long.
1944, Donald Glut, director of Vampire Hunters Club, and wrote and directed Dinosaur Valley Girls and Mummy's Kiss and the Tales of Frankenstein. 1924, Lee Marvin, who appeared in 2 episodes of The Twilight Zone. And finally, in 1893, short list again, huh? Sir Cedric Hardwicke appeared in The Invisible Man Returns, The Ghost of Frankenstein, and the 1939 version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Happy fucking birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, everybody. Real quick, I wanted to say Benicio del Toro was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Yes,
shit.
he was.
Was he?
Yep.
I think he played a guy trying to get a girl to drive away, and there's a problem and a fire. I think I was on Tales from the podcast
Oh, yeah.
on JB for that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
It was called The Bribe, Season 6, Episode 6.
Yeah, because I would think I was on. Yeah, I was doing my.
That's right. You were
666 in those
666.
days.
You were doing that gimmick.
Yeah.
The Bribe.
It's called The
Killed it.
Bribe, yeah, from
The
1994.
Bribe of Frankenstein.
Yes.
Nice.
Uh,
Very good. Yeah, that was too easy. I couldn't let it
yeah,
go.
I mean, you got
That
it.
was pretty good.
It was low hanging balls.
Yeah.
That's appropriate.
Let's see. He was also in Big Top Pee Wee. He was Duke the Dogface Boy. I wonder if he ever teamed up.
Dog-faced Rosie.
I wonder if he
The
ever.
dog-faced Rosie.
I wonder if he ever teamed up with Ortiz the Dog Boy. That'd be a team up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, right. That'd be nice.
Holy shit.
Benicio del Toro and Keanu Reeves together
Yeah.
again.
Benicio del Toro was in Madonna's La Isla Bonita music video.
Stop.
He was
it.
kid sitting on car. Holy shit. That's
good.
Wow.
amazing.
I mean, La Isla Bonita, that came out in like 1990, I think, or
87.
87,
87.
Yeah.
Really? Damn it.
La
La Isla Bonita.
Spanish
And when the trumpets
lullaby.
play, the sun is set so high, he speaks through my ears into my eyes, my Spanish lullaby.
Como se dice la cocina.
Also, he was in it's not horror, but it's a mystery thriller, China Moon. You guys ever seen that one? Stars Ed Harris,
No.
Madeline Stowe, Charles Dance,
Okay.
No.
and Benicio del Toro, and Pruitt Taylor Vince.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I feel it's a shame that Benicio del Toro and Guillermo del Toro have not worked together.
I know, right? Like, it's got to happen sooner or later.
Right.
And then he'd probably be in another horror movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll get it. There you go. Benicio del Toro. He is awesome, though. I really do.
He's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, I really like Benicio. All right. Well, MZ, appreciate your efforts for this day in horror history and bloody birthdays.
Thank you. Now I could just coast the rest of the night.
Exactly. Hey, Raven Chow, tag in. Get the hot tag.
Bombaleo.
Lens cap, lens cap, lens cap. By the way, did you listen to last week's episode, Raven Shadow?
I did.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
That's a funny place to freeze up.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, there is a little bit of roboting going on. I'm sure you hear it.
Oh, no, I don't hear it.
No? I've
Oh.
been getting some roboting since we
Oh.
started.
Okay, well, let me see if there's something I can do on my end. Sing La Isla Bonita. Just keep singing that while I do this, MZ.
La Isla Bonita. La Isla Bonita.
No, stop.
Oh, Raven Shadow's back.
Oh,
wait,
he's
now
he's
gone.
gone.
Oh,
He's back. He's
No,
gone. He's
now
gone.
he's here.
Hey!
Are you hearing roboting, Raven Shadow, or is it just him?
I am not.
Okay,
I did not
MZ
hear
is
robot.
might be your connection, MZ, as to why you're hearing roboting.
Yeah.
But all right,
Should I bail out and try to come back in, or
it's up to you.
let's try it.
All right,
Yeah, if you want to quit.
I'll be back.
are you
Bye.
a quitter?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, Raven Chow, I asked you if you heard last week's episode, and then you said yes, and I said the whole thing, and then you cut out.
Oh shit. Oh. I didn't. I don't think I heard all of it. Then I don't think.
Okay, good. Don't listen to the last minute. Just kidding.
Oh, the stinger. I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah. I gave some context to folks about the lens cover.
That's all. I was fucking. Marion gave me shit for that too. I'm like, I don't fucking remember. She's like, I told you, asshole. And I'm like, I don't remember that at all.
That is fucking hilarious.
And I think because she even bought me. What's funny? She even bought me like lens cap, like condoms, I guess, or a backup flex. She bought me a lens cap for the Chromebook, but then realized when we took it out of the box, it did have the
Oh, gotcha.
the flap. But I didn't remember that at all until she told me. And then it came back. Thank you, Marion.
Yes. Thank you, Marion. All right. Well, while we wait for MZ, what's going on, Raven Shadow? You got any news stories? Any tales?
Well, oh shit. Our next guest is coming up.
It's not a guest.
No. Hey.
What the fuck?
What? He did.
He,
Oh,
as soon as you
I think
came back, he cut out again. That's ridiculous.
You haven't told him about what happened, did you?
No. No, I
Okay.
did. I did.
Oh, you did? What was his reaction?
He said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it."
Was he pissed? Or?
No.
No?
What the fuck? Now your camera's. Oh my god, this is wacky and weird. Wacky and
Yes.
weird.
Wild. Yeah.
Wild.
Wild.
Are you watching the Olympics, MZ?
No.
Yeah, I'm not
No.
surprised.
No. Let's see. Trying to find something that'll. Meatballs 2. There we go.
Meat dead.
dead.
I fucking love that.
People shit on Meatballs 2, but I love it. Yeah, it has absolutely nothing to do with the first film at all, and it was called that because it didn't have another title, so they decided to slap the Meatballs
Yeah.
tag on it. And it's still fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's good. It's totally ridiculous, but yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pot smoking aliens. And,
yeah. I just remembered. What was the movie you watched this week? You do your Saturday thing where you watch a classic film you've
Oh,
never seen
yes.
before.
Yeah. Watched Three Amigos.
Oh my God, you hadn't seen that?
I've never seen Three
Wow, that's
Amigos.
surprising.
And I'll tell you, one was enough for me. Sometimes the reasons why I don't watch these films is completely justified. It's okay. It's not great. It's not the end all be all classic of
No,
80s
it's not.
comedies that, but for some reason it has staying power. I don't understand it. It's not it's not all that funny, and it's too serious to be funny, yet it's not even funny enough to say it could be serious. It's just it's just not funny. It's not a funny movie. You have Martin Short, you have Steve Martin and Chevy Chase.
Oh,
This movie should be filled with belly.
Oh my God, what? You come back and now he got some. What the fuck is going on? This is so
what is
fucking
good?
bizarre.
This is crazy, and I'm glad I'm back because I hear him talking shit about Three fucking Amigos.
He had never seen it. He watched it
Well,
this
just
weekend. Oh, he's
he
back.
didn't watch it right.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, what am I gonna do? I mean, it just wasn't that funny. It was entertaining enough, but it just it's just not a movie that has the staying power that for some reason it has. I don't get
It,
it. But
yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to. I haven't seen it in a very long time, so it's hard for me to say. It probably doesn't hold up super well. Like I could totally see that, but I don't know. When was the last time you saw Raven Shadow?
Actually, within the last probably 5 years,
Okay,
I
did it
did
hold up
watch
for
it.
you?
I love it though, and that's the thing. I saw it on my birthday. Um, if memory serves, it came out in '85. And oh, I can't remember shit. I can't remember if that. I think maybe it was Clue was the year I saw it. Was when I got Devastator for Christmas. But anyway,
Clue?
I
Did
think
you
it was
say
Clue
Clue?
was when yeah, I think we
Ah,
saw that in theaters. I would always see a movie. Okay, bye.
He's gonna go grab it. He's gonna
You can
grab the
grab
Blu-ray
Clue.
or the DVD. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got the HD. I got the 4D
Got it right here. Got it right
right
here.
here, bro.
right here.
I
Look
told
at
you.
that.
That's a classic. Oh, 4K.
It
Look
is
at that.
awesome.
4K Ultra.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who put that at MZ?
Who put it out? Shout Select.
Shout. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Great.
But for me, I mean, I adored Three Amigos when it came out. I love it. I love, you know, oh, it's a mail plane. How do you know? It has tiny little balls. I love that shit. Um,
Yeah, I could see I saw that when I was young. I think I actually saw it in the theater, and
yeah, me too. Yeah.
yeah, and I thought it was funny back then, but I saw it on TV like after, like on HBO or whatever, like back in the day, and I remember thinking like, yeah, this is pretty good, but it's probably one of the ones that doesn't hold up as well as some others, but it's been a long time, so I can't really say either way. I'd have to watch.
And
The
that's
only
fair. I mean,
joke
as we've
that
talked, okay, I was gonna say like
oh, I was
comedy
just want to say
rocks.
the only joke that made me laugh, that actually got me to chuckle, was, and it's the best scene in the movie, by the way, is when they're all sitting around the campfire and they're singing the song, and all of a sudden the animals come over. Okay,
Oh yeah.
it,
Good night, Ned. That one,
that's the
yeah,
line.
yeah.
That's the line. That got me. I wasn't. I mean, I saw the little bearded iguana just sitting there while they were singing, and he was kind of like
Yeah.
moving along to the music a little bit.
Yeah.
You could see it, but I wasn't expecting a line, and that cracked me up. Good night, Ned.
It's so funny because like I haven't seen it in like 30 years probably at least, and I completely remember that, so I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Oh,
Good night, Ned.
I love when Chevy
Night,
Chase
Ned.
is having a problem with a taco, and he's like, "Do you have anything besides Mexican food?" And they're in Mexico.
Yeah.
But Blue. Oh my God. You you know what? We always talk about films that we try to encourage our wonderful young people if they want to get into
Oh.
horror.
Hmm.
What's the perfect horror movie to watch? A lot of people say Beetlejuice, and for the longest time I said Beetlejuice as well. But also you got to remember, Beetlejuice drops an F-bomb in that.
It's true.
Clue is absolutely perfect. You get sick, you get a bunch of murders, very little blood. There's no cursing, and the characters are fun. The dialogue is fun. The setting is a blast. It's easy to maneuver around in your brain, as about the ballroom and the kitchen and the dining room and the hall and all that other stuff. And the characters, they're colorful characters, which, going by their names, they absolutely are. Mustard, scarlet, green, white. The only one
Mhm.
that's not a color is Miss Peacock. Um, so there's colorful characters. Now this release here
And Tim
is
Curry.
and
Right.
Tim
Mr.
Curry, the last 20 minutes of this movie,
Yeah.
he is in fucking beast mode.
Oh yeah.
Probably his best performance.
Could be.
Slow
I
it
mean,
down. Yeah.
well,
Could be
wait.
his
What's
best
better? What's
performance.
better?
Wheels in his gears.
Okay. All right. Fine.
A little movie called Congo.
Now this release here, it has the choice of whether you want to have the 3 endings or the
Yeah.
random ending,
I was
just
just
like the
gonna
regular
ask.
DVD did.
I was going to ask about that. Okay.
It also has 3 featurettes, one about the direction of the film, one of the production of the film, and one of the score. What it does not have is any audio commentaries,
What?
and that blows my mind.
That is crazy. Out of
This came out in like 2023, 2024. Martin Mull was still kicking around. Leslie Ann Warren is still with
Oh
us.
my God.
Uh,
Leslie Ann
uh,
Warren.
Christopher Lloyd,
Tim Curry is still with us. Christopher Lloyd is still with us.
Michael
And
McKean. Yeah.
Michael McKean,
Oh.
Colleen Camp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh heavens.
I mean,
Leaving.
you could have gotten.
Oh, the great
No,
Leaving.
Leaving's dead, I think, isn't he?
No.
I could have
No.
sworn
No.
Leaving was dead.
He's still with us,
No.
thankfully.
The
Yep.
lead singer
it
of
is?
Fear is
Okay.
still with us. Yes.
Still, I mean,
He's so good. He's so good in that, even though he doesn't do anything.
and it just fantastic, work in this film. The style of this film and the craftsmanship that went into this movie,
I forgot about
second to none.
Howard Hessman too.
Howard Hessman. Well, he's dead.
Well, I know.
Wait,
Sorry.
Howard
I
Hessman's in
just I just
Yeah,
meant
but
he
Howard
was. I
Hessman,
forgot that
yeah.
he was in it. Yeah.
Yeah, Howard Hessman and Jane Wiedlin.
Yeah.
She's in it
That's
as
right.
well.
Oh
right.
yeah.
The singing
The singing
telegram.
Yeah.
I am your singing
Dun-dun.
telegram.
Yeah. And but yeah, no audio commentaries on this, which is a real disservice.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. Do you know if any exist? Any audio commentaries of it exist anywhere?
No,
Wow,
not to
what?
my knowledge.
That's
Not
crazy.
to my knowledge. I'm
That's
sure if
crazy.
there was, it would have been ported onto this. but
Probably, yeah.
I just, I mean, and Madeline Kahn was fantastic.
man, yeah.
Flames, and but what really makes me laugh about this film is Eileen Brennan, who's Miss Peacock. Eileen Brennan screaming in this movie.
Yeah.
I am in tears. I am really
Oh.
in tears. I watched this, let's see, not last night, but the night before. And Eileen Brennan screaming. I am in tears laughing at that because she has that really raspy voice and her screaming. So she doesn't really scream like a scream queen would, or some, or any woman that is screaming in a horror film, where it's high pitched and elongated. Well, hers is elongated, but it's very low and very raspy. and it has no pitch to it at all whatsoever. And it just keeps on going and going and going and going. It's hysterically funny. And like I said before, Tim Curry is in beast mode in this film. Absolute beast mode. The way that he could just take those last 20 minutes and reconstruct every scene we ever saw in the previous hour is incredible.
Yeah.
And it's a heavily physically demanding role too, because he's running back and forth. He's running himself into doors and pratfalling and shit like that. It was just incredible. Just an outstanding performance by Curry. But this is an ensemble cast that you're never going to get again in a film that's just so much fun. So if you've never seen Clue, which you should have by now, but if you haven't, I urge you to check it out. You will have so much fun with this movie. Not, but also because it has a huge rewatchability
Oh,
factor.
yeah, for sure. That's
Huge rewatchability factor.
that's one I think that would be really fun to do, a watch along or something.
Yeah. Well, we got to do
Yeah.
a watch along. We
It's
keep
been
on
a while,
talking
I
about it,
know.
but we never do it.
Just kind of on that tip, I looked to see if there was like a commentary for Clue anywhere in any of the releases, and it looks like on Kevin Smith's Smodcast they had the director, what was his name, Jonathan Lynn, and apparently he did like a commentary on like an episode of Smodcast or something like that. So I guess you can sync it. It says like the person who comments
Okay.
says the actual commentary starts around the 40-minute mark. It is technically a part of Kevin Smith's podcast. Kevin Smith is not in it. He's just putting it on his site.
Oh.
It's mainly the writer, director, and another guy to help guide the conversation. There's an interview with Kevin first. The commentary is so good. Every other minute, I was like, wow. And so the person says, here's a few tidbits from the commentary. Apparently, Carrie Fisher was originally going to play Miss Scarlet, but dropped out a week before filming.
Oh shit.
Rowan
Really?
Rowan Atkinson was the director's choice for Wadsworth.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
The studio wanted Tim Curry, which he was fine with because he had known him since he was 12 years old. So I guess just kind of worked out there.
That's a story.
Yeah. It says, but just, yeah, exactly. Since he was 12. Just a word of warning, after the first hour, it's pretty dead. Essentially the part where Wadsworth explains everything. But that part of the movie is so fun, I actually didn't mind because I got so wrapped up in the movie. It's well worth a listen. So apparently it's on, the link here goes to SoundCloud. So it looks like it's, oh wait, it says there's a internal server error, so maybe it's not on SoundCloud anymore. This is an old post. I wonder if it's hosts on like Kevin Smith's site or something like that. But yeah, this was like 9 years ago. But yeah, apparently the director did a commentary and it was released on Smodcast.
Wow.
So yeah, it's out there. I'd like to check that out. It's been a while. I actually have seen that in the last 10 years. I watched that with Tanya like a few years back, but I love that movie so much. It's definitely got to be one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's really underappreciated. I mean, it has a cult following. I just wish there was like merch, something.
Weren't they gonna do a remake of it or do another Clue movie? Did you guys remember hearing anything about that?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I forget who was attached.
Oh, I found it here. I think this is it.
Wasn't it supposed to be like the guy who plays Deadpool?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds. Yep. It's
Ryan Reynolds.
Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds are the only two listed on the cast right now. And it says directed by James Bobbin or Bobin. I think it's Bobbin. Let's see, what has he done? Oh, he directed. That's why I know the name. He directed a bunch of episodes of Flight of the Conchords.
No.
That's why I recognize his name. but he also did some of the Muppets stuff, like in the 2010s. He did the Muppets from 2011, Muppets Most Wanted from 2014, and I don't know. I guess he's done some stuff for the Percy Jackson TV show. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know much. Oh, Raven Shadow, he directed 17 episodes of the Ali G Show too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Respect.
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 Wagwan.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Oh man, that show. I haven't seen that in so long.
Well, if me brain's so smart, how come I can't remember me PIN number?
Yeah. Holy shit. There's so many, like, we used to watch that back in the day at the Manor, right?
That was Sunday nights were the best.
Yeah.
Because we'd watch Sopranos, and then you would come over to get the Ali G after that, because it was the Sopranos and Ali G back to back, and
Oh, yeah.
and we wouldn't answer the telephone during that time.
That's
our
right.
landline.
That's right. No one better fucking call.
Nobody called during fucking Sopranos or the Ali G show.
All right, let me see. We got some chat going on in the chat room. We got Angry Townsman hanging out. What's up, Angry? And
Shit.
he says, "Evening, guys. Didn't have time to do a voicemail, but am interested in what you guys thought of this movie. I watched it earlier." All right, yeah, you'll hear soon. Evil Corny's hanging out.
Dude.
He says, "Hey guys, what's up, Corny?"
Corny.
And Marion says, "Communism was a red herring." Yes. Oh man.
Hey, babe.
Hey babe.
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, I just love Clue. I love the board game. I used to play it all the
Oh
time when I was a kid.
that was one of my favorite games too, for sure.
Yeah.
We should play next time we're all together.
We should do a watch
Clue
along
is
and we
just
should
so
play the
fun.
game.
Oh, fuck.
How many people can play Clue? One for each character, right? So you can do.
Right? So, yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Well, yeah.
Well, I
mean,
think up to 5 because one has to be the killer. So no, I don't know.
if they were fucking smart, they would fucking put Mr. Body and fucking in the game now, in modern day fucking versions. Cause I'll be fucking leaving all day, dude.
Well, Mr. Body is. Oh, you're talking about the actor who played Mr. Body.
Oh, the
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
but yeah. I'm a big fan of the band Fear.
So on the game board, I guess it says it's between 2 and 6. Clue is designed for 2 to 6 players.
Oh, okay.
It's considered best with 4 or 5, though it is fully playable within that 2 to 6 range. But I'm seeing here, let's see. Someone says, where'd it go? Sorry, I saw someone was saying you can actually play with more. Can there be an 8-player game of Clue, or would that not work? Let me see what was the answer? Shit, where did it go? I think you can. I think it just is like you can, like, it's recommended to do like up to 6, I guess, but
Probably for time, right?
maybe
For options and for items.
we can look at it.
I mean, this isn't a like-to-like comparison, but do you think? I've only seen the first one, the Knives Out.
Yeah, I haven't
like,
seen any of them. Like I
franchise.
keep meaning to check
Yeah.
out Knives Out, but yeah, I haven't seen any of them.
Like a modern day, yeah, like a modern day version of that. Like I'm sure that
Yeah.
dude definitely saw Clue. You know what I mean? The first one was good. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out. I haven't seen Knives Out for whatever reason. Probably because I'm too busy watching The Greasy Strangler. But
Oh, again.
yes, again.
That guy is good. Just keep him away from fucking Star Wars. You know what I mean? But
No, man,
But,
that movie was fucking great. That movie was fucking great.
Which movie?
are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. The Last Jedi,
Oh,
which you haven't
are
seen.
you sure?
Have you seen it, MZ?
Yeah,
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
yeah. I've seen these
did?
movies. Yeah,
Wait, the
and I live
Last
to tell
Jedi,
about it. Yeah.
not the Last Dragon.
No,
What's wrong with
not
the
the
last?
Last Dragon,
What's wrong with the Last
not
Jedi?
the Last Airbender, the
I
Last
just
Jedi.
think, yeah, I just think it was a mess.
How?
It was a mess.
How?
I
It
don't
makes
think we have
complete
time for that,
sense.
Wolfie.
just
They're all
felt
messes.
cluttered.
They all jump all over
It
the place.
it
There's
it
nothing
just
wrong with
felt
that one.
cluttered.
Ah, it's
It
good.
just
It's good.
it felt like it was tripping over itself,
Yeah.
It's
trying
good.
trying to surpass the previous film. You know, and
I would say I don't know. That's a whole that's a fucking that's a
You-
special.
You love Broom Boy.
Room Boy?
Yeah. You don't remember the end?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. We're all Skywalkers.
Exactly. No, we all have the ability to become powerful
Jedis.
Jedis.
Right.
Yes.
I'm with you. I'm just saying the journey.
I actually
and
haven't.
it wasn't even a fucking trilogy.
What do you mean?
The
Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker.
Bled right into Last Jedi. So it was the same day. And it was the first time in the saga's history where time didn't elapse between two pictures. So theoretically, we only got 2 films out of the sequel.
There's never
trilogy.
been any rules that like you have to have a time jump.
I think there is.
I mean, there is precedent, but it doesn't mean that it's a hard and fast rule.
Fair. I
Yeah,
I defer to precedent.
it could be a direct sequel straight from the other one. I mean, you don't need like a 5-year
Yeah,
jump
or a
a
2-year gap or
10-year
whatever.
jump.
But there was no.
You don't need that.
We've always seen the character growth between two. Like that's a whole different thing, man. We'll be here fucking.
I know.
If we fucking do this.
Yeah. Save it for your other podcast.
Yeah, I'll save it for the other podcast. All
Fucking
right.
geeks.
What do you say?
But if MZ could do a fucking Transformers podcast, you know he fucking
Yeah.
would, right?
Yeah.
Calling us geeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am calling you geeks.
You would do a fucking Three Stooges podcast, like
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
niche fucking interests, and you would absolutely do them, and then you'd be called a geek.
Yeah, you do a fucking 3-hour fucking soliloquy on fucking Wheeljack's fucking backstory.
Yeah, but see, here's the difference between what I would do and what you guys would do. My shit is cool. Okay.
There's more people who like Star Wars than there is fans of Transformers.
Well, thanks to Michael Bay, I can understand that.
All right.
Bastard.
All right, you guys want to do a coming attraction reaction?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys sound so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, I'm watching Meathead right now, so
Meathead, Meathead.
Meathead.
All right,
Speaking of
so
masterpieces,
let's see
Let's do that
here.
fucking watch along.
What?
Oh, hey, almost. Before we continue, well, actually, no. Why don't we do the trailers, and then I'll bring up this other piece of news.
So we'll
Oh.
do what Wolfie said first.
Yeah.
You're not going to forget?
No, I'm not going to forget.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do the oh, I forget. I always forget that I have like a little fucking preview of coming attractions logo. All right. I always forget to do that. But we're going to do a trailer for a new movie from New Line Cinema. And it is called The Mummy, but it is not a remake. It is not a sequel. It is original story. It's just called The Mummy. So don't go thinking you're getting fucking like a remake of the old Universal film. It's not even Universal. Like it's New Line.
What the?
So it has nothing to do with the Universal monster, from what I understand. I think it's just the
So
legend.
So we won't see Dwayne Johnson as the Scorpion King in shitty CGI, right?
Unfortunately. All right. So yeah, and this is directed by Lee Cronin, who did Evil Dead Rise, for better or worse.
Yeah,
Thanks
your
for
boy.
that.
What else? He did something else before that that got him kind of noticed. Do you remember what that was?
Mm,
Looking
no.
it up now. He did uh The Hole in the Ground. I never saw that.
The hole in the bathroom.
What?
I don't know. The hole
He
in the bathroom.
he
Stall.
did a short on Minutes Past Midnight. I know. I think Creepy Girl was singing the praises of that anthology. He did a short on that. He did The Hole in the Ground, and then he did 2 episodes of 50 States of Fright. And then, yeah, went to do Evil Dead Rise, and now he is doing. For some reason, he gets his name in front of the fucking movie. Lee Cronin's The Mummy. How do you get your name in
Oh.
front of the movie? After only
Ask
doing.
John Carpenter. He must have gotten advice from John Carpenter.
Yeah, but he only did Evil Dead Rise and Hole in the Ground. Dude's got 2 films under his belt. That's it. 2 features, anyways. That's crazy, right?
Well, Damien Leone's Terrifier.
Well, I mean, he's got a few under his belt now. But anyways, maybe it's because they just don't want to confuse it with Universal's The Mummy or something.
That's fair. That makes the most sense, actually, and I think that's why Damien Leone even did that. Like, it's a pretty generic title, right?
Yeah.
So that makes it like his version of it.
Yeah. All right, so let's check out the trailer for Lee Cronin's The Mummy, and let's see what is going down with this flick.
Lee Cronenberg.
Where is... All right, here we go. Let's check it out. Oh. There we go. There's the audio. Okay, from the studio that brought you Weapons. All right, good movie. Oh, James Wan. I'm getting some Texas Chainsaw fucking flashbacks with that camera sound.
Yeah.
Come on, really? Are they trying to channel Texas Chainsaw?
Holy shit.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm when it comes to Universal monsters, the Mummy is the one that I have the least uh, uh, feel to need to see because I just never found the character to be all that terrifying, scary, or even interesting. Um, this does, and of course the movies that came out during the '90s didn't exactly help that matter, and neither does this. But I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, I'm really not all that impressed.
I think some of the imagery looked cool. The thing is, like, and I'm sure they're absolutely using that sound to make you think of Chainsaw because, I mean, why else would you? I don't know. Like, why else would you include that? Right? You know. Let me.
Well, you got nobody attached to this that had anything to do with Chainsaw, either the remake or the original. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
It's not it's not the right studio, director, producer probably is not involved. I don't know. The studios aren't involved, so I don't know. But I mean, it does get your attention. But then when you realize still it's it's still a mummy film. It that anticipation kind of quickly goes by the wayside.
Yeah. I think it looks interesting. There's some interesting imagery. I don't really know what they're going for. Like, what happened to Katie. So we have, a younger girl, I'm guessing, that went missing and appears later as a mummy. Like, so I don't know. It could be interesting. Definitely curious to check it out. I think the trailer didn't really sell me in either direction. Made me a little bit more excited about it. I didn't really know anything going in, so but yeah, I think it looks pretty interesting. Raven, how about you? Did you even watch it?
I did. I completely forgot it was about a mummy. I was just thinking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Or anything like that.
Were you waiting to hear John Larroquette's voice?
Always waiting to hear John Larroquette's voice.
It's still crazy.
Yeah, no,
It's still crazy to me that he did that, like back then.
Right.
Yeah.
It is crazy when you think about it.
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Raven?
But no, and I think it's yet another terrifying new vision. I think I don't care, but maybe I'm, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think I care.
Raven, don't give a fuck.
I don't think I give up. Yeah, it really did a good job.
Put John Larroquette in it, then we're interested.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Let's see who is in it though. Let's see if there's anyone.
Yeah.
I don't actually recognize any names in this. No, it doesn't mean anything. I just don't recognize any of the names. Jack Rayner.
Is that how you spell mummy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how do you think it's spelled?
Mommy.
Mommy.
No, I don't know.
Mommy. The mommy.
The mommy. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
The mommy.
The mommy.
The MILF. How about that? That's a movie.
Oh, there is someone in
Well,
it.
there's already a movie called MILF, so
There is someone in
Different
it that we
category.
recognize. Jack Rayner. He was Christian in Midsummer. I think that was the boyfriend, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And he was also in
Oh.
Transformers: Age of Extinction. MZ.
Oh, your boy.
oh, not my boy. Age of Extinction, yeah. Well,
Michael Bay all day, baby.
that's the fourth film. I mean, he could have been anybody in that film, so Michael Bay has like a cast of like 1,500 in these films, so it doesn't really matter.
Transformer.
You're a Transformer.
If you're a Transformer,
Well,
how's
he-
your mother?
well,
How's
Well, he could have been a voice. I don't know. He could have been a voice for one of them. I don't know.
Could have been. I don't know. All right, so there you go. The Mummy. Lee Cronin's The Mummy, not just any mummy.
No, it's fucking Lee's mommy, motherfucker.
It's Lee's mommy. Yep.
Yeah, it's Lee's mommy. It's the mommy.
Who's the mommy?
Take your medicine.
MZ, of the others that you sent, do you have a preference?
What were the other two? I don't.
Body cam
I
and,
thought
and-
body cam. Body cam.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do another. Check out the trailer for Body Cam. All right, let me get this set up.
Remix.
What happened?
Oh fuck.
All right, that was weird. Oh wait, still doing it.
Hey, give me
Okay.
a shit.
How did that get reset?
I don't know.
Fucking teams, man. Fucking teams. All right. Anyways, we got that squared away. Let me
XSplit pickup.
yeah. No, that OBS has been way better on XSplit, and it's free. But Teams is, we used to use Skype, obviously. Still doesn't replace the studio though. Good old days.
Yep.
All right, let me get this next one set up here. There is an ad. Come on, fucking ads. Jesus Christ. Ads are on YouTube are just fucking out of control.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Dude. We're not buying it, guys. We're
I
not
know.
buying
Like, I'm literally doing the opposite and, like, going to actively protest your fucking thing.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever you're selling, we're not buying.
Yeah. All right. So here we go with the next one. And let me share with you guys. Picture in picture. You guys see it? Well, it's just
see
blank,
big-
but
No.
you see a blank picture?
I see a blank pic. That's good. Treat.
You see that logo?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. All right. So let's check out the trailer for Body Cam.
1023, we were attempting contact. Police, everybody okay in there? Police! This is the police. I'm coming down the stairs. Hey, show me your hands. Sir, show me your hands. We gotta call it in. Give me a second to think, man. You gotta give me a second. Man, wait.
What are we gonna do now?
We gotta control this. Think about what'll happen to me. I'm the bad guy.
A new phenomenon.
What is this place?
What the hell is that?
Still with me? Please clear the road.
He took something from us.
What does that mean?
Hey. She drew that at the house.
What is happening here? Michelle!
You think that badge you're wearing makes any sort of difference in a place like this?
Who are you?
We're cut off, man. They are in control.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, it said something on the idea of like something about found footage films.
Yeah, let me go.
What did it say?
What was that claim here? Let's see.
Yeah, a new invention in
Yeah.
1023.
Something
we
on
were
that
attempting
idea.
contact. Police, everybody okay in there? Police! This is the police. I'm coming down the stairs. Hey, show me your hands. Sir, show me your hands. We gotta call it in. Give
Trying
me
to
a
find
second.
it again. Hold on. I don't need to play.
No,
that
it's
back.
coming. It's coming.
Oh, okay. So the director of Night of the Reaper, which we recently did
Yeah.
last
Which-
year.
Or the year before, rather. Comes a new
Yeah.
phenomenon. Yeah. Yeah. This is the second found footage trailer that we
Yeah,
saw that
it
was
is.
kind of boasting that it was going to reinvent found footage, and we kind of laughed that one off. This one I'm not so laughing off. This looks like it might be good. It's in dark basements, and only a flashlight is being used for a light source, and there's a dark tunnel down at a hole in the floor that leads to somewhere or whatever. But I mean, those kind of things, they kind of interest me. And the found footage, of course, the whole found footage idea is just it piques my interest regardless. I'm interested in seeing this.
Was that other movie the whole Welcome to TikTok, bitch? Was it that one?
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah. I think
yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
Because this reminds me of a live action like Resident Evil or like House of the Dead. This is a first person shooter as a movie.
Yeah, that's
right?
what it looks. That's exactly what it looks like. Yeah,
You know, like
it does play
you definitely
itself off as a video game.
Right? You definitely had some PS1
Yeah, there was some like,
vibes.
yeah.
You know, done well. I'm sure scary, but like I saw this back in '90, whatever the fuck.
What year was
Oh,
that?
I think we all saw it in
Two.
1990, whatever the fuck. I don't know. What do you think, Wolfie?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I mean, like you said, that whole sort of claim, like, comes comes a new found footage phenomenon. Like, I know it's trying to say, like, it's not saying it's going to reinvent the genre. It's just saying that this is going to be like one that everyone talks about as far as um found footage goes. But I don't know. I am a little bit more skeptical and not as in to found footage as a lot of other horror fans. It has to really do something for me, you know.
Right.
And
Sure.
this to me doesn't look like it does much different. It's just that it's from the cop's perspective, I guess, from an actual body cam.
Right.
I just hope they stick with that conceit since that's the name of the fucking movie, right? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
because we often see, directors take some
Liberties.
liberties. Yeah, exactly. With that whole sort of gimmick, and with this, I could see them taking liberties. But if the movie's called Body Cam, like literally, it should just be that.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see more chat. Creepy Girl says, "Oh, I love that you remember that, Wolfie." Oh, she must be referring to the Minutes to Midnight thing. And she says, "Hello, crew." Evil
Creepy
Corny.
girl.
Evil Corny
Hello.
says Johnny Wolfenstein's Trick or Treat Radio, like Lee Cronin's The Mummy. And Creepy Girl says that kind of sounded like a 28 years later chant from The Mummy. You could kind of get that. There's that like oh man, I forget what speech it was, but it was one like a famous speech from England. And Creepy Girl asked, "Did you guys ever review Night of the Reaper? That was such a good movie. I loved it." Yep, we did that one last year.
No, was it last? Oh yeah, it was last year. Yeah.
Yep. Angry said, "Pretty sure we saw the ending in that trailer." And Creepy Girl says, "I swear there was already a movie called Body Cam that I watched."
Right?
Well, there was
Body
Dash
cam,
Cam.
Body cam.
Ah.
Body cam.
Body motherfucking cam.
I don't know. Are you thinking of Dash Cam, Creepy Girl? Or is that one?
Oh, that was terrible.
But to her point, I thought there was a body cam movie too.
It might be. It could
Aside
be.
from Dash Cam.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
DoorDash.
yeah,
DoorDash
I
the
mean,
movie.
every now and again, you come across a movie that has the same title as a movie from before. It does happen.
Oh
Look
shit!
at the
Almost
film
like
that
Night
we're reviewing
Patrol.
tonight.
It's up,
Yeah,
dude.
Night Patrol.
Yeah.
And this isn't the one.
Up.
This is not the one with Linda Blair.
No, it's
and
fucking
Murray,
not.
And Murray Langston. I didn't see Murray Langston in this movie at all.
No.
No Pat Paulson. You know, no Pat Morita.
No.
Pat Morita. Yeah.
Engel?
Let's see.
him?
Was there another movie called Body Cam?
Body cam. Body cam.
Cam.
Body cam. Body cam.
Yeah. Okay.
Are
So
you making a Ice-T body count reference? 'Cause that's awesome if you are.
Yeah, it is.
there
I
have
was thinking
been.
about that too.
There's actually been a few. Yeah. There was one
Yeah.
in 2020 with Mary J. Blige called Body Cam.
What? Stop.
Yeah. There was one in 2018. There's one called Caught on Body Cam from 2024.
I've seen that
So,
one.
yeah, there's been a few. So yeah, it could
Yeah.
be that. That's what Creepy Girl meant.
Yeah.
Body cam gone wild.
Body Cam. Were you doing the body count thing, MZ? Was that was?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I was.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, it's good.
All right, there you go. That is our coming attraction reaction.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And now we move on to what I was going to mention before.
Oh yeah. See, you remembered. I didn't.
Yeah, yeah. that we do have a coffin corner to discuss, and that is the passing of Tom Noonan.
Noonan.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Noonan, miss,
Miss
miss,
Noonan.
miss, Noonan, miss. Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Noonan was
Oh man.
the gentle giant. He was just great.
Manhunter,
Manhunter and
yeah.
House of the Devil and of course the Monster Squad. And
Oh, fucking A.
he was also in Easy Money. Rodney Dangerfield's Easy Money.
Oh. I tell you,
Played,
hey,
yeah, he played one of his friends. But
welcome back, Tom.
yeah, he was 74 years old and passed on Valentine's Day.
Bummer.
Yeah, it, that hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, son of a bitch. No, I mean, we all get older, and sooner or later my ticket's gonna be punched. And
I hope
when
it's
it
next week,
does,
'cause that's why I have in the pool.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make sure that happens for you. Okay,
I'm just kidding.
you could just pay me back.
Got you.
It's a shame, and when you think of him in Manhunter and Monster Squad and even Last Action Hero. He was great in Last Action Hero. But I love Last Action Hero. Not too many
Wait,
people
who was
do.
he in
I
that?
love it. He was the Axe Killer.
He was the long-haired guy?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was the
shit.
Axe Killer. Yeah, that was him.
He's fucking terrifying.
Isn't he though? You
Yeah.
should see him without the makeup. And he was just great. He's great in a lot of things. House of the Devil, he was just creepy
Oh
as
man, yeah.
fuck in
So
that
good.
movie. God damn. And that was what, 2009? So that was like 16 years ago. So he was in his late 50s when he did that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus, and look at him then. I thought he was at least 10 years older. But yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, Tom Noonan, man. And when he played Frankenstein in Monster Squad, all the kids started crying when he got sucked back into that vortex and
Oh my gosh.
saying
I
bye
know.
bye. Oh, you getting the vapors?
I am the vapors. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Getting the vapors.
And I
And
loved how they had to like modify his makeup so it could be different from the Universal style, but still
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
Frankenstein. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
well, they had to do that. But it was effective and creepy regardless. I mean,
Mhm.
it worked.
Okay.
It worked. I mean, just because Frankenstein doesn't always have to have a flat top head
No,
and
no.
bolts sticking out of his head, out of his neck, and be green and have scars, and stitches on his face. It what they came up with for him was pretty unique, and I enjoyed it.
Did you guys also mention RoboCop 2? I forget he was in that.
Oh, that's right. He was in RoboCop 2.
Who was he in that?
Kane?
Kane. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dead or alive, you're
Yeah.
coming with me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot Irvin Kershner directed that too. Holy shit.
Wow.
Fucking
Wait, Irvin Kershner.
yeah.
Is it Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, yeah.
That's Empire Strikes
Yeah,
Back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Master of the sequels.
Yeah, apparently.
My favorite film of all time.
Wow, not too many people would say that about RoboCop 2.
Yeah. I like that he's blue in that one. And listen, I know it's not horror, but you gotta give respect where respect is fucking earned. And the second Bobby D, Robert Duvall, passed.
Oh yeah, Bobby Duvall.
Come on,
yeah.
dog. Fucking Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Smell of
Tender
napalm in the morning.
Mercies.
Fucking Godfather. Fucking
Tender Mercies. Falling Down.
Oh, Falling Down. Heavens.
The Natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Natural?
Good actor. Yep. The Great Santini.
The Great Santini. Oh shit.
Yep.
I love
yeah.
comedies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Robert Duvall. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. But he was 95, for Christ's sake. He had
Yeah.
21
Yeah,
years
so he was
on
like
Tom
in his
Noonan.
40s or 50s when we were kids. Like,
You know, I always said, if you live past 85, you know, it's sad to see you go, but I'm not going to start feeling sorry for you. Okay?
wow, fucking fuck you, asshole. That's awesome.
No, I think if you live past 85, you've done pretty well for yourself.
Time to go, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We
pick
need
up,
your
pick
room.
up, pick up.
Yeah.
You make it past 85. To me, I think if you make it past 85,
Time to go.
you've done well. You've done well for
Don't-
yourself.
Don't stay at the party too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Lock up when we leave.
Yeah. Do the Irish goodbye and get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit! Tom Noonan had an uncredited appearance in Eight-Legged Freaks.
Of course he did.
That's funny. I
What,
don't.
one of the eight-legged freaks.
Maybe.
He
So
had
fucking
to have
David
played-
Arquette got a credit and Tom Noonan didn't?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow, what kind of world are we living in where that happens?
Oh man, yeah. Cooper Girl says you said Manhunter, right? Yeah, I think it was the first thing you said, MZ, because I said it the same time you did. He was
Oh,
she
Dollar
Dollarhide.
Were talking about him, and she and I were talking about him, and we were talking about Manhunter, and I'm like, yeah, of course we're going to talk about Manhunter.
Yeah, Francis Dollarhide, man. So
Yep.
good, so good. So elated.
fine.
Yeah.
So elated.
Well, rest in peace to Tom Noonan. What a great career for sure. Great
And
actor.
Bobby D.
And Bobby D.
Oh, right, and Bobby D. Yep. I must have missed that. When did that just happen today?
No, that happened over the
Yesterday.
weekend.
Oh
Or the
shoot!
day before. Yeah.
Wow,
maybe the weekend,
I don't
yeah.
know how I missed that. Okay.
Over the weekend or earlier this week.
Yeah,
Definitely
Robert
within the
Duvall.
past. Definitely within the
4
week.
days ago. Yeah, the 15th.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I missed
So
that.
Sunday, I think.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder. There you go.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, yeah, we lost two legends in their own right, I guess.
You don't need the whole seat. All you need is the edge.
All right, well that's gonna wrap up this segment. We got to get to the film discussion. So why don't we get this all wrapped up? If you guys want to support the show, there's a few ways you can do so. The best way is Patreon. Patreon.com/trickortreatradio, and we drop an exclusive episode every month. It's the only place you can hear it is Patreon, and it'll never get released anywhere else. So go ahead and consider supporting. You can get in the lowest tier for $2 a month. So it's all it takes, $2, and you get an exclusive episode every single month. Goes up from there if you want. You can get into the highest tier. You can get your own Patreon takeover, and that means you can choose 2 films for us to discuss, and you can come on the show and guest host with us if you would like. We have our next one all planned out. We're just waiting for the movies to drop on VOD. So should be happening, I think, soon in the next couple weeks. But it looks like that one will probably take place in March because I don't think they're going to come out on VOD before then. So, but yeah, if you guys want to get in on that, on the support train, head on over to patreon.com/trickortreatradio. And the other ways you can support, you probably buy stuff on Amazon, although Amazon fucking sucks. Sorry, but I've ordered like 3 things in the last week, and they have either been sent back, says your item has been returned. I didn't do anything. It just didn't show up, and they said that it was returned. And also was supposed to get something today for Ozzy. Like this morning, I ordered specifically so it arrived in the morning, and it literally just showed up now. So I don't know. If you do shop on Amazon, use our link. You can find it on trickortreatradio.com. Just scroll down on the main page and click the logo. It'll bring you right there. inputs our affiliate link, and everything you purchase in that session gets attributed to us. We get a tiny little cut. And finally, on trickortreatradio.com, click on store, and you can go ahead and get the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio Volumes 1 through 3. And there you go. Those are the ways you can support Raven Channel. Why don't you take us into break here?
Oh, dude. I spent fucking 2.5 hours at Walmart the other day.
Why?
I'm checking fucking ingredients. I was fucking doing the grocery shopping gimmick, and I'm looking at fucking ingredients now. I've
Okay.
never looked at ingredients in 49 fucking years.
Why?
Of this fucking
Yeah, I was gonna
planet.
say, why bother now? I mean, really.
Yeah.
Right, but no, but it's part of my.
You should check
it's
the
part of my-
ingredients on your cigarettes.
No,
That'll
it's,
really
it's
blow
got
your
shit in the
top.
fucking concentration camps. That's fine. But no, like normally I would look at prescriptions first off. Like, okay, does anything fucking fall off, or does it fucking impact blood flow? Okay, no, good. But no, I've been looking at fucking protein. You know what I mean? At the protein and shit to be healthy.
Well, okay. Well, what kind of protein?
I don't know, grams.
Grams. Like grandma's protein?
Yeah, gram is protein. Hey, have some pasta. No one likes a skinny Santa.
Grams protein.
Grams is
You're looking for,
protein,
you
baby.
mean
It's
how many
winter.
grams of protein?
Yeah.
Like measurement? What? So what, you doing that weigh shit? Don't do weigh shit.
What do you mean, wait? No, I just look at
No,
I
no,
do
no.
that. I
What
just
kind?
look at
Where's the protein coming from? If you're so
the packaging.
if you're so keyed on in ingredients, where is the protein coming from?
Legit, I just looked at the wrapper.
I get it, but you said you're very concerned about ingredients. So do you know where the ingredients come from?
Not yet. I haven't gotten that far yet.
So why are you concerned about what's in it?
So I'm fucking trying. I'm trying to get more protein. You know what I mean? I've been eating
You
fucking
don't
grilled
need,
chicken and rice.
Okay. There's a big misconception about it. You don't have to go nuts. There is a basic amount, but if someone's telling you to do like a gram per pound or like 1.25 grams per pound, that's probably too much. You're not a fucking bodybuilder.
I did no. I talked about like I'm not fucking auditioning for fucking NXT. You know what I'm saying? At fucking at
Well,
this
you
point in my
actually
life.
probably could right now. You don't have to put anything on. So
Dominate, dude. Actually, I just got an AEW contract. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna get paid to stay home.
Yeah.
No,
You could rule
but
the heavyweight
I'm in.
division.
Yeah. But I'm looking at things. I'm looking at things. And I'm trying. You know what I mean? And I get excited for this picture. You know what I mean? A nice grilled chicken and Wolfie hates. I'm fucking trying,
No.
man.
I know you're trying, but if you're so concerned about ingredients, you got to know where they come from. Most fucking whey isolate is like shit. It's shit, man. It's fucking the cast off of like dairy.
That's next semester. I was gonna buy the silk milk.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Do it.
Buy what? I was gonna buy silk.
Silk
but it literally
soy.
had
Do
an
it.
expiration. Yeah. I was gonna get that, but it had an expiration date of like 2 days from when I was fucking at the store, and I was gonna buy that what's that cereal? The cereal I fucking don't know what it's called.
Captain
Fucking
Crunch?
whatever. The Captain Crunch. No, but like it's like protein. Nah, I don't fucking know. I'm just trying. I'm trying to stop drinking a little bit. You know what I mean? If
I eat honey bunches of oats.
That's good.
They're sponsoring the show. No.
Yeah. Honey bunches of goats. So you better believe. $240 for one fucking person at the fucking grocery store. That's fucking stupid. So you better believe, before I watch this picture, I got some grilled chicken on some rice, and you better believe I bought 2 totes. Should have bought some honey bunches of oats. Wish I had a goat. And before. We'll be right back. You know I got a strap on.
Guests of Trick or Treat Radio stay at the luxurious Raven Chateau, located on the back roads of beautiful Leicester, Massachusetts. Enjoy the wonderfully half-manicured lawn as well as roomy parking in the street. Enjoy fine dining in our antique home-style kitchen with all the Uncrustables and Rolling Rock you can consume, breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sleep in our beautiful twin beds with our unique cat hair, dog hair blend pillows, accompanied with our special DC, Marvel, and X-Pac motif throughout. And for a limited time, if you say Bombaleo when checking in, you'll receive 15% off your next stay. The Raven Chateau, where quality matters and home to the world's largest urinal.
Hey, you matzo heads. This is Larry Fine, and you're listening to Trick or Treat Radio.
See ya! Help me! Somebody help me! Torpedo!
Keep cool! Use your head, don't lose it! Open and close your legs like a scissor. Keep up a steady rhythm. Now cup your hands downward and move them in a figure 8 motion.
I'm treading water!
You got it! Never play around water alone.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
I'm tired of candy, tired of gum, tired of hunger, and food that's no fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spaghetti, but school lunch keeps me roaring ready and rock steady. Pizza, spaghetti, burgers.
With Chow Daddy in your school cafeteria, it's the fun place to be for lunch.
Desserts.
Prolonged exposure to Trick or Treat Radio may result in one or more of the following ailments: dry cough, wheezing, runny nose, loss of teeth, ingrown toenails, jaundice, ear hair, fallen arches, scabs, warts, welts, abscesses, bloody stool, whitening of the gums, blurred vision, hot and tight bustle, excessive earwax buildup, collapsed lungs, alcoholism, Lou Gehrig's disease, shrunken testicles, severe acne, vertigo, clubbed feet, weight gain, weight loss, flared nostrils, swelling of the anal glands, urinary burning, protruding tail, kidney failure, and inverted nipples. If you suffer from any of these physical problems, seek professional medical assistance immediately.
And we're back. Hooray, hooray, hooray. All right. The feature presentation for this week is Night Patrol. Let me go ahead and pull up the details here. I was looking at Tom Noonan's IMDb page, so I got to get off of that. One sec. All right, Night Patrol. This film is rated R. It is hour and 43 minutes, and it is directed by Ryan Prowse and written by Ryan Prowse, Tim Cairo, and Shay Ogbonna. And the film stars Jermaine Fowler, Justin Long, Freddie Gibbs, YG, Nikki Michaud, Flying Lotus, CM Punk, Dermot Mulroney, John Oswald, and Nick Gilly. And let's see here. The synopsis: an LA cop discovers a local task force is hiding a secret that puts the residents of his childhood neighborhood in danger. All right, so as we mentioned earlier, Ryan Prowse has been a guest on the show back in, let's see, was it episode 329, I believe I said? And let me just double check that. It was, yep, 329 back from November 16th, 2018. And on that show, we talked a lot about Low Life, which was one of our favorite movies of that year and any year, I'd say. And back then, he mentioned Night Patrol. So it's been a long time coming. And excited to finally get a chance to check this one out and to talk about it. So, yeah, and as for the cast, Justin Long, once again, kind of spreading his horror legs a little bit more. Did Barbarian, Night Patrol. He's been in pretty good amount of horror at this point.
Was he in
And
Weapons?
oh yeah, he had a bit part actually.
A small part, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was like something like that. He had a small part. Yeah. Oh, and he was in that movie Coyotes. I haven't seen that, but he was in Coyotes. Spin the Bottle.
Yoga Hosers.
Yoga Hosers, yep.
Oh,
It's a
how do I
Wonderful
forget about
Knife.
that?
That's right.
It's a wonderful knife, and he started all off with Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And the fucking Kevin Smith Walrus movie.
Oh, Tusk, yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like he has. Oh, it's not a horror. He's got another movie coming up called Stranglehold, but it's not horror. Yeah, he come a long way from being. What was he? Was he the Mac or PC guy? I can't remember now. You remember that commercial?
Oh, I think he.
Or a series of
whatever
commercials.
it was. He was the.
I think he was the Mac.
The Mac, yeah. Also, too, in the masterpiece that is Dodgeball.
Oh, I recently watched that for the first time, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking masterpiece. Get in there, boy. Get it real soapy like.
All right. So that's the cast. We got the synopsis, all that good stuff. So let's jump in and get some first impressions, starting with MZ.
Well, Justin Long, in every horror film that he's in, he's always taken his lumps, and I can tell you, he gets his fair share here. I won't say in what regard, but he certainly gets his lumps here. And I think it's also time that we start talking that Justin Long is a genre actor. He does other things, but he seems to be circulating himself around the horror community, and which I love, and because I think he's fun to watch and everything else. He's just a constant mainstay in the genre, no matter what the situation is. Whether he's in it for a little bit or the duration of the film or whatever, a small part, big part, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's in it. So he's in it to win it, as the kids say nowadays. And so as far as this film goes, I wasn't too sure what to expect. We watched a trailer together here some time ago, and I really don't remember that much about it, which probably is a good thing. And I'm saying to myself, I wasn't too sure where this was going, because it has a lot of what would you say? Maybe New Jack City, or
yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about it, I was gonna say it reminded me of like Training Day meets Total Eclipse.
Okay.
The HBO Mario Van Peebles, Patsy Kensit werewolf cop movie.
Yeah. That's a good call.
Total Eclipso.
Total Eclipso.
And so I wasn't too sure where this was going, but I liked its style. And then as the film begins to flourish more and more and more, I'm like, okay, now I see what they're doing. Now I get it. Because I wasn't too sure at first. I thought it was just going to be some hardcore, a street movie. And it wasn't that, and it was that, but there was more, which I appreciated. But it the path that it took to get there felt a little off to me. And I don't know. Not that I need my hand held to go from point A to point B or anything like that, but this film just felt a little crooked to me. Like it wasn't. It felt staggered. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sure I could think of a better words to use to describe what I'm talking about. But right now, I'm just saying that it feels very staggered. The path to get to where they're at, to where they want to
Yeah.
go.
All right. How about you, Raven Shadow? What's your first impression of Night Patrol?
So this is not a remake of the 80s comedy at all.
Nope. Nope.
As much as you wanted to, all all respected to Prowse,
Yeah, this is just, it has the same name. It's like having two friends named Bob, and maybe they're different. But I love the cast. Like, right off, CM Punk, Phil, Pepsi Phil, whatever you want to call him. I thought he was remarkably like interesting to watch on screen, and it was funny to kind of see him maybe inheriting isn't the right word, but like in like a Henry Rollins type category where on screen they play completely different versions of themselves. Like for somebody who's super straight edge, we see this character smoking a cigar, doing coke off a fucking knife at one point, which is not CM Punk at all. Um, I was a big fan of the cast of The Courts, the apartment complex. Um, I dug the various gangs, and I liked how they weren't the actual Crips and Bloods, but they were a variation of them in this universe. And I think Ryan Prowse does is some great street level stuff. I mean, come on, a big factor of Low Life was ICE. There were ICE agents in that. Back when they were fun loving.
Yeah.
Fuck. Um, so by setting this world in the mythology of a crack commando cop unit, Night Force, that everybody in the barrio or the region know they were fucking corrupt, fucking evil motherfuckers, um, was a very relevant take. Um, Dermot Mulrooney, who I adore, he was Dirty Steve in Young Guns 1. I think it's some Ally McBeal shit later on. I love seeing him. I think his inclusion, it's almost like his character was in a different movie than what was being built. Like I liked,
Probably had him for one day.
right?
Yeah.
And like just get a bunch of shit and get, and we'll film it around whatever you fucking film. And I thought Justin Long, again, I agree. I think he does comedy great. He has no problem taking the piss at himself. He'll put himself in fucked up situations, but he embraces his inner asshole. And he does that in a way in this movie. And he kind of got big in this a little bit, like, not quite like a Jake Gyllenhaal, but he kind of, him and I were
Filled out a
fucking,
little.
checking out
bulked up
protein.
a little bit.
Yeah, he probably actually knows where his protein comes from, though.
Well, if I had a fucking trainer.
You do, I thought.
At that time that's gone. That ship has sailed now. I do want to say Bobby D. Robert Duvall was also in Colors with Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Colors. But no, I mean, I was super psyched for this, along for the ride, and I wasn't sure where the darkness was going to necessarily come from, but I knew it was coming. I can't wait to fucking talk about it.
Let me see. I'm gonna catch up in the chat room real quick. Apparently, what I said earlier, people were commenting on. Marion says Raven Shadow's making real positive strides, and she says, "Why not whey, Wolfie?" Well, first of all, I'm vegan, and it's dairy, so that you could take that for what you want. But most of the most of the labels aren't going to tell you where that comes from, and that's kind of scary to me. So whether I eat it or not, and from what I understand, a lot of it is like waste product of like the casein or whatever it's fucking called. So yeah.
Oh, like bologna.
It's the bologna of protein.
Assholes.
And Marion says, "Look at all Raven Shadow's baby steps. You're doing great, baby. Baby steps,
Thank
baby.
you, Pudding.
Pudding and baby. Oh, isn't it so fucking adorable?"
Yeah.
And
Here's
creepy
a Gerber's fruit cup for you.
Creepy Girl says, "Hey, it's never too late to care about your health. I'm proud of you, Raven. Do you care about your health, Raven Shadow?"
Thank you, creepy girl. Fucking yeah, dude.
Okay, that's
You
what
know
I thought.
saying?
That's exactly what I thought.
I care about your health.
As he's
Do a thing
lighting,
for your health.
for-
As he's lighting up.
yes, for the people not watching the video, as he lights up a cigarette. Yeah.
What is this? You're like your fourth one tonight?
I've been very
Show
good. I've been
started?
rationing.
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 I don't smoke when I leave the gym. Okay.
You don't want to undo all that work you did.
Yeah, no.
And
I was
how
like at
far
home.
are you? How far are you away from the gym from where you live?
Well, you know, you know where I live, and you know where the DCU is.
It's like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, if we have all green lights, no, bro. It's like 20 minutes. It's 2 cigarettes normally.
20 minutes? That's not 20 minutes. Or maybe rush
Dude,
hour, right?
with all the lights and shit.
I guess I probably went over like late or something, so probably
It is true. Like the lights are a lot greener when I leave at 6:30.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
exactly.
that
Yeah.
much.
Creepy Girl says fish is the best protein. I think that's
I can't do fish.
debatable, but most because I won't eat it, so it's not the best for me.
Right.
And yeah, Marion says he doesn't do seafood.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Angry Townsman says he was Mac, I think. Talking about Justin Long. Yeah. All right, so let me give my first impression. Kind of agree with some of the stuff that you guys are saying. From what I read, this was filmed in 16 days, which is kind of crazy.
Wow.
So I think the truncated filming schedule, low budget. I actually was trying to find info about this to see if it was filmed in 35 millimeter, because it looked like it to me, and it didn't look like the fake grain.
Right.
I mean, it could have been, especially nowadays, like technology, it's getting better and better. I saw one article that says it was, then I saw another that said it was filmed in digital. So I'm like, well, which fucking is it? I don't know. It looked pretty good to me in terms of looking like film. So whether it was shot on 35 millimeter or not, it at least had that feel and that look. So for me, that actually made it feel more gritty. Like I felt more in it, like in the fucking movie. That helped for me anyways to feel like I was a part of it. And I liked the way it was filmed, a lot of handheld stuff. There's like a scene when shoot, I'm forgetting the character's name. I want to say Wazzy. Fuzzy Wazzy.
Fuzzy Wazzy was a woman.
Wazzy.
Yeah, it's funny. He's
brother.
Yeah, he's not on the first page here.
He probably should be. He's cool. Marion brought this to my attention. He's in the new Burbs reimagining.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, weird.
Creepy's been watching. Creepy's been watching that too, and she might give us an update on that.
Yeah, he's listed. It's funny. He's rest of cast listed alphabetically. He's not on the front page. That's so weird. I mean, he's the lead. He's the fucking lead of the movie. R.J. Seiler is his name, and that's funny. He was in Power Rangers, in the Power Rangers movie. He was the Blue Ranger. And
no kidding.
Wait, is he a wrestler?
Wait, what? He would have to be at least 40 years old. And he's
No.
Not that one.
2017. I said the movie. Yeah.
No. I know they fucking all the fucking Power Rangers. There was Turbo, a Power Rangers movie that came out back in the day, but there was a reimagining of the Power Rangers.
This was a few years back. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's listed as on TNA Impact Wrestling, one episode.
Was he in the crowd?
I don't know. Maybe.
he attended a match.
He bought a ticket.
Because I don't see him listed on any. Like, I think it's the only one he's listed on. But as you mentioned, he's in the Burbs. I thought he was cool. I liked him in this a lot.
He's great. Super dope hair.
Yeah.
Super cut.
I thought he had a good look, and I mean, a lot of the movie hinges on him. So I think, I did dig him, and I thought like overall, like the characters, like Night Patrol, like they were all bastards, like in a good way. And I think we've seen Pepsi Phil, CM Punk. We've seen him in a few movies now. Like he was obviously in this. He was in Girl on the Third Floor, right? Was that the other one?
Dripping Door, The House of the Dripping Walls, or fucking some fucking shit.
No. The Girl on the Third Floor. It's what I said.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was in another movie we did. He was in.
We saw at least two.
I think The Girl on the Third Floor was the only other movie that we.
Oh.
I mean, unless it was a bit part.
He had bit parts. Yeah, he was in Rabid. That was the Soska Sisters remake. He had a bit part, and then he was also Deputy Colton in Jacob's Wife. So and he was in Girl on the Third Floor as well. He was the lead in that. But so okay, we've seen him in a few, but this, aside from Girl on the Third Floor, this is probably his biggest role, and I thought it was good. Like, he played a bastard really well. I mean, from what I understand, he's kind of a bastard in real life, so maybe it's not too far off the truth. But I thought he was good in this. He played that character like really well, and
he was very charismatic and very
unlikable.
I love that. Yeah.
Which he should have been.
He was a heel.
Yeah, he should have been. Yeah. So I thought the cast was good. I think it's what you said, MZ, if I remember correctly. How it didn't feel like earned, or like it kind of jumped around. So I like the setup of this. I like sort of the 3 acts. We have LAPD, Night Patrol, and the court. I like a lot of the mythology that they create in here.
Yep. And
I also like how it perfectly juxtaposes on top of like real world stuff going on. We'll get into some of those details as we continue on. But I think what hindered this film, was budget and the 16-day shooting schedule, because I feel like we should have had at least one all-out fucking battle, and we didn't get that. Like, I feel like they were all gearing up. Like, we had Night Patrol showing up to the court, and then we had like the team of like basically like the Bloods and the Crips teaming up, and they're all ammoed up and everything. Like, I would have loved to seen like a big clash scene, like in the fucking like the like in the court or something like that. Like in like the middle of the court, or even like on like a basketball court. I thought might have been a cool place. But we didn't get that, and that's that's fine because I understand some of the limitations that are inherent here. But I feel like I feel like the conflict wasn't shown super well on screen. Like we definitely saw the conflict, but what I mean is I was hoping for more of like a battle, between characters and sides. And that's something I feel like we could have got a little bit more of, but we didn't. And like I said, I understand if they filmed for 16 days, they probably didn't have a lot of pre-production to do choreography or whatever, and maybe they couldn't really have done that on location. Maybe they would have had to do a sound stage, and they couldn't do that. I don't know. Like I don't know all the details. But I think even still, I think we still get a lot of really interesting things going on with this. And I don't feel like it hindered it a ton. But I feel like it kept it from being something more. It kept it from going over the top. Imagine if we had like even one fucking badass fight scene in this, how much that could have elevated this, And that's the thing.
Something maybe like Sinners style, have
Yeah.
something on the idea of like Sinners, something more,
right?
1-on-1, 2-on-3, I get what you're going with this.
Yeah.
But I think to Wolfie's point though, it is the budget. But are you saying because when the two factions came together, their armies weren't as big? Like the Crip and the Blood faction, there was basically it was like 6 + 4.
Not really. Like I mean, yes, that they could have done. They could have had a larger force. So I'm not too concerned about that because that is difficult to do to get like 30 like night patrol, whatever, like 20 night patrol against like 30 or 40 like from the court. I think that would have been difficult to do in this situation. That would have been cool, sure, but even with the characters that we had, I think there was like the 4 Bloods. There was
it might have been 6. There was the guy with the leader.
Okay, there's 4 main ones,
There's
I guess.
4. Yeah, there were 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 main ones. Maybe there was some others in there, but and then we had I keep forgetting his fucking name. Wazzy. I want to say Wazoo, but it's Wazzy.
Not Wazoo. It wasn't the Great Wazoo.
The Great Wazoo.
Hey, dum dum.
Hey, dum dum.
Or
Yeah.
Wazzy.
Wazzy. It was Wazzy. So Wazzy.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would have like because the 4 Bloods, Wazzy, his mom, and that was kind of it, really. Like those are the main ones. Like even if it was like the 6 of them against like 3 or 4 of the night patrol or something, I think would have been a little bit more interesting. Or even just like 2-on-2 or 1-on-1. Like even the fight we got with I won't say the characters just because it's a little spoilery, but CM Punk had that fight in the tent. I thought that was little weak as well.
Yeah.
But like I said, I totally understand it, and it's a limitation, and if you can't do more, you can't do more. When you have these actors, they're all fairly big actors, or personalities, media personalities. Like there's some musicians, some rappers, actors, wrestlers. Like a lot of different people came together to make this. So I get it, and maybe there's some insurance issues to think of, I don't know. So regardless, I think it really would have elevated this if we had gotten like at least one really good fight scene. Go to Shadow.
Was Randy in this?
He was, yeah.
He
was the asshole new partner.
Oh shit!
He was bald with the mustache.
Fuck knows now.
Well, at least I'm pretty sure that was him. I mean,
it had to be. Yeah,
he played a Randy-like character, sort of.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. I spent the whole time looking for El Monstro.
Yeah, El Monstro wasn't in this.
Okay, yeah. That's totally Randy, dude. You don't know his struggle.
Well, I mean, y- you mentioned Wolfie that he was talking about this since we spoke with him back in 2018. So
Right,
he's
right.
had like 7.5 years to come over the concept, write out a screenplay, writes, rewrites, on top of rewrites, on top of rewrites.
Right, right.
And then finally, when you realize that you're not going to exactly have the right kind of money to make this movie, you're going to have to cut out a couple of things, and you're going to have to, take a couple of scenes out here, and maybe take out maybe supposedly the big battle that you've been talking about. Maybe that had to been cut out or truncated. Um, so it's definitely not at all the fault of the director. If that is the case, uh,
Yeah.
but I mean, again, you have 7.5 years to get this straightened out. If you don't exactly have the money, damn it, you shouldn't make the movie. I'm not saying this is bad. This is a bad movie.
Right.
But what we got here is an adequate movie.
Mhm.
It
Right.
covers all the bases in various forms of success, I should say, from passable to quite good, and a couple of areas where it kind of falls underneath the acceptance bar. Um, it could always be a whole hell of a lot worse, but this movie really wasn't that bad. I mean,
No.
given the money that was given and the time frame that he had, I mean, we've seen a whole lot worse done with a whole lot more money.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some really
For sure.
there's some really good stuff in this. Like the look of the film, like the way it was shot, I thought was great.
Great.
I love the way they do the driving scenes, like with the camera sort of like above the cop
Yes,
car.
yes,
I just thought that
yes, I
had
like
like a
that
really
too.
great
Yeah.
element to it.
That's cool.
Really
Very
gritty.
Naked Gun driving into the fucking.
Oh yeah. it
But I'll
felt
tell
it felt really gritty. Like a lot of this movie felt gritty, like L.A., like seedy parts of L.A.
yeah. Well, that's what I love. I when I remember asking people one time on Facebook, what is the one city that says movies to you? And for me, it's Los Angeles. I
You
love
Hollywood? You think?
no, what? No, not Hollywood. Los Angeles.
Okay.
I just love the way Los Angeles looks on film, regardless of the era. These 70s, 80s, it doesn't matter. I just love the way it looks. It's dirty, it's grimy. It's not at all the celebrity hotspot everybody thinks it is, and you got all these buildings, but you got palm trees that go along with it, so they kind of like they kind of mix in. I just like the way the whole city looks on film. It just looks great, with 70s style cars being yellow and rusted out in a car chase. I mean, I love that shit. That just looks so good to me. And so Los Angeles is, to me, just the best place on earth to film a movie. It just looks so good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the 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 uh the beginning of the film kind of threw me off because I'm like, we're seeing Justin Long and his partner, and Justin Long's teaching a class in a gymnasium about. I don't want to get in too deep on this, but
Yeah, it
he's
was like
teaching
Scared Straight.
scared straight sort of thing. And
gone
next thing you know,
wrong.
here comes his cop partner dressed up as a hood. Yeah, and he's firing a fucking Uzi in the goddamn gymnasium. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the hell kind of class program is this? I mean, does it have to get that bad in Los Angeles to teach the youth there not to fuck around with guns or drugs and commit crimes and things like that? Does it really have to go that far? And I'm saying to myself, man, Justin Long's a bastard in this movie.
Yeah.
And so is his partner, for that matter. They're both bastards for actually pulling something like that off in a high school gymnasium just to teach a few kids. You know. I don't
Yeah.
know,
Well,
what do
it's
you guys
funny.
think?
I loved the dialogue with X and Hawkins. Hawkins was Justin Long's
Long, yeah,
character, and Xavier. Even though as the film progresses, he has another name. And I like their banter. I like that we learn in their dialogue. You get the backstory. We learn that Justin Long Hawkins is a former military guy, sniper. He has a background, and their banter, they're busting each other's balls. Um, and it shows how far Justin Long's out of touch. Speaking of those kids, um, like, I always wanted to be a cop, but nowadays that might not be cool or stuff like that. Like, and that's what Ryan, Prowse does is blending real life shit. You know what I mean? I was into that. And yeah, completely inappropriate. You can't do that in a school.
Yeah, I mean, what he has him pinned down. The guy with the Uzi has him has a student pinned down to the floor.
Yeah.
And
With
saying
a
you're
gun
gonna
pointed
Making
open
him
your
at him.
mouth
suck
and
his
you're
own
gonna,
thumb,
Yeah.
simulating
Yeah.
sucking a D. Like,
yeah. It's like what the
I won't
what
commit
kind of
crime.
like what the hell kind of lesson is that? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm kind of like perusing an article from Ryan Prowse, or an interview with Ryan Prowse, and so he was asked about the idea for the initial script, and he said, we tried to come up with the scariest monster movie we could, and we landed on the LAPD.
What gave it away?
That
That
might
record?
have been true 35 years ago. They've
And-
cleaned up since then.
I don't know, but and so another question was, how did you manage to stay in LA on an independent budget? Because shooting in LA is fucking expensive,
Probably guerrilla filmmaking, I bet.
Well, he said we definitely had to give up things to be able to do that, just within the management of resources. But it was very important to shoot LA for LA. We wanted this to feel like the most authentic LAPD South Central cop gang movie you've ever seen in your life. And we wanted to specifically use the communities that we were representing and actually shoot in those places with those folks. That, to me, was the special effect, the thing that you want to spend your money on. We ended up doing fewer days than was comfortable shooting-wise because we were shooting in LA. But we had an incredible crew, the most professional crew that you couldn't get anywhere else, and we're able to balance it out that way. So, I mean, that's kind of the answer, right? Like, because it felt gritty and authentic, and that absolutely was something that came across, and it wouldn't have got that feel if they shot it elsewhere. So that's kind
You
of
couldn't do that with a green screen.
right. So that's where this movie excels, I think, is the feel. Like, it feels gritty. It feels like that literally is where this story would have taken place, So I get that. And if they had to cut corners and they had, 16 days to shoot, you're probably not going to do any major fucking choreography or fight scenes, right? Because that's the kind of thing where if you don't get it in the first take, then you're fucked, right? Or second take, because that shit takes a while, right? So, we've seen enough movies to know that you really have to fucking nail that, or it could take days to get a fight scene right,
Well, think about it. I mean, the limited, MZ has more experience, but like in the projects we've been a part of, how long did it take us to shoot a 3-minute short?
Oh, yeah. All day, right?
Maybe 6 to fucking 8 hours?
Yeah. And
to do that?
Yeah. So, I think, that if that's the trade-off, and reading that helps to give some perspective, I totally get it and I understand, and I think that was the right decision, because I feel that there is some stuff that happens in this, despite having like a big knockdown, drag out fight, that I think works fairly well, and they get things across. And I thought they did a good job of like sort of very selective editing that makes it, you can kind of put the pieces together, right? Like, and there's that one scene at the end where we have kind of two of the main characters facing off in, when one's all geared up,
Okay.
in his final form, so to speak. And I thought that was like pretty cool, but like I was just kind of like, oh man, it's a like I would have loved to seen a little bit more, but the way they did it, I thought escalated things. Like literally, it like rose, it elevated, and yeah.
Okay.
And I thought that they did a good job with what they were able to do with that. But it left me wanting a little bit. But the look of the film is so good that now that I know this, I can kind of understand and be okay with it,
Oh, for sure.
So, what about the gore, MZ? Like there's not. I mean, there's a pretty good amount, but there's not like a substantial amount where it's like,
No.
Oh, we're getting a lot of gore here. But what did you think of what we were able to see?
No. Well, I think the one of the big violent scenes was off camera, and that happens to the female victim at the beginning of the film.
Right, yeah.
Where we see what happens to her, but then we go back the following day or 2 days later, and we see her body is absolutely cut up. I mean, her limb. I mean, she's nothing but a torso.
Yep.
She's nothing but a torso, and it's crazy. It's like, man, I would love to have seen the shit that went down that caused that. The gore itself is okay. A lot of splashiness. A lot of neck wounds.
Oh yeah.
A
lot of neck trauma.
There's one particular neck wound. I can't remember. Oh, who? No, I know. It was. I know who did it, and I know who gave the wound. I'm not going to say who, but it was a pretty splashy. Neck wound.
I know. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the courts.
Yeah.
Pretty good shot too. Outside of that, it's average. You got a couple of shots that are pretty okay, but other than that, it's rather average. And maybe budget had to do with that as well, because it wasn't CGI.
Right.
This was all genuine right there in front of your face.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of what else. I can't remember anything else. I think that's about it.
So I wanted to kind of start talking a little bit about some of the real life parallels, and it's difficult. What do you guys think? Is it spoilery to talk about like the I wouldn't even call it a secret, but the secret of Night Patrol? Like, is it spoilery? Because it's kind of in the poster, and like,
you want to say creatures?
So there's something going on with Night Patrol. They see, that's the thing. It's difficult to talk about some of the real life connotations without saying, because there are I'll say there's some similarities to Sinners in some of the themes, I think. Some of them. And it's in a different way. This is sort of more of a cop inner city sort of like relationship, whereas Sinners was more, it wasn't an authority per se. You know, it was an ancient evil. You know, like
Right, and also it's residents. It's also residents doing their thing without.
right.
You know what? I think it might be okay. I think it might be a selling point.
Yeah, I mean, we knew going in, like in the trailer, like if you see the poster, it's pretty clear. And I feel like they're like I'm reading the interview here, like kind of perusing it, and they just flat out say it. So I don't think the director, Ryan Prowse, is trying to keep it secret. I feel like this would be way better if you went in not knowing, but I also feel like it's not going to take away because you'll get it pretty quick. It's not something that's like a big twist.
In a lot of subtext, you kind of figure it out.
Yeah. So
they operate at night. It's called Night Force.
Yeah, but
Night
the thing
Patrol.
is that you don't know why.
Night Patrol.
At the time, you don't know why. Like at the very beginning of the film, where we see Wizzy and his girlfriend.
Wazzy.
Wazzy, not Wizzy. Wizzy is somebody
Wazzy
else.
was a bear.
Wizzy Wazzy was
Yeah.
Up the wazoo.
Wazzy was a woman.
Wizzy Wazzy was a wazoo.
All right, Wazzy and his girlfriend, you know, and the situation
that wasn't his girlfriend. She said.
Oh well, you know what I know.
I know. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'm just
how
throwing
hot
a
was she?
broad
Dude?
generalization about it. You know, and things went down at that point, but we don't know why, and but we do get the first inclination that there's something supernatural when one of them, who is chasing Wazzy, and he's exposing a piece of jewelry on himself that one of the members of the Night Patrol saw and then backed right off, and we knew nothing about what was going on.
Yeah.
So there is so at that point we knew there was a supernatural element involved. We just didn't know what it was.
Raven Shadow, at what point did you yell at the screen Green Lantern?
Dude, bro, I love you, Wolfie. Valentine's Day.
I knew.
Yeah. I totally did, and thank you for reminding me. Yeah. There was some definitely like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
it's almost like any other color.
I know. But the cool thing about this is it's sort of it gives you like
the mythology.
Yeah.
I love the world building. I love it. You can West Side Story meets fucking supernatural machinations. You know, like in the beginning.
Yeah, and the thing I liked is, like for instance, like apparently, like the Zulu were like the Spartans of Africa. You know.
Oh, for sure.
So
they don't fuck around.
Right. So there's
like
some
fucking Wakanda, dude.
Yeah, there's some some stuff here about like Wazi's his ancestry, yeah, and his mom is very protective of it and very like proud of it and tries to spread the message, and the thing I liked about that was that in this the cops are trying to just like take and but meanwhile what made Wazzy strong was embracing his heritage and his ancestry, right? Like that's what I thought was cool was that it's you can take it on this sort of macro level of it's a story of good versus evil. We have the fucking dipshit cops who are trying to oppress the inner city community, and what helps them to stand up to them is by like not letting them suck them dry and embracing their heritage, their ancestry.
Right. But these are also not good characters either. They're whether it be nature versus nurture, they're You could
Sure,
say that
sure.
a lot of characters in
They're
this
they're products of
their
their environment, and that is, we know, is created by because
Right.
you can make the connection that police you can link them back to slave owners. Like I don't mean to get too fucking crazy, but like there weren't police back then necessarily like there is now, but there were plantation owners who like had slaves. And nowadays there's not a lot of difference between the relationship, like and I'm not trying to get too fucking crazy or into this, but that is, I mean, you can make a connection, right?
I mean, it's fair to say that these aren't good characters when we first meet them. Are they cool? Are they likable? Yeah. Are they maybe bad? Sure. We have X who's come out of this life and became a cop. And he's trying to fucking get into the elite force, but they're more into the pale variety of folks that can escalate to higher levels.
Right.
He's like, oh, he was talking to Hawkins. And he's like, you've been on the job for how long?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be because of your military background, right, bro? What the fuck? But I think embracing your heritage is the story where everyone's lost. They lost that, is Wazzy, the Crips and the Bloods? Yeah, they're fucking assholes. But they realize there's a bigger asshole out there.
Right. Yeah,
And they still come to
exactly.
their community. Yeah.
And the what was I gonna say about that? Yeah, I think like with with the Bloods and the Crips and Wazzy and everything, like they have their structure, like their agreements. Like there's that scene where like they called the ceasefire, right? So like they can be cordial, right? They can be when there's a greater threat, but it that's sort of what they have been forced into is this sort of like life, because they can't fight the police necessarily, so have to fight each other, and so there's something very interesting about that and real world sort of connection, but also the thing that I thought was interesting about X, and I don't want to say too much, but X was a character that seemed like a main character for a while until he wasn't, right? And
yeah, I was kind of bummed.
I mean, I agree, but I think the point of that is he forgot who he was and he tried to join the other side, right? Like he was the opposite of what Wazzy did, right? Wazzy embraced, and he tried to like.
But it took him a long time, though.
Oh yes, yeah. But it's like if you can't beat him, join him kind of mentality is what X seemed to have. Although X, I wasn't sure. Like I got a vibe of like maybe he's trying to get into Night Patrol to get some revenge, like right? Like it seemed like it could have been, but nah. It ended up turning out that he just wanted that, like that scene where he goes to meet his brother and mother in that like restaurant was pretty fucking crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember like pausing it, like I'm like, Marion, come back and fucking see this fucking scene. Like,
but the mom was fucking brutal. Like I love that character.
Yeah, the mom was great.
And she was killer.
She was in Low Life.
Oh, was she in the hotel? In the hotel, right?
I don't remember she played Crystal. I don't remember
when the husband.
Yeah, I don't remember Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was the hotel.
The
scene.
husband that extinguished himself, that took care of himself, and
I think so. But yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was in that. But I thought she was awesome in this. I loved her as
awesome.
the mom.
Yeah,
Killer.
she was good. Yeah, she was good.
I thought all the characters were good. And you know what? One of my favorite scenes was, it was when they're in the courtyard, and it was going between 3 different characters Wazzy, the mom, and then like the leader of the Bloods, and the camera kept like quickly panning around and going to like each character, and they were talking about what the plan. I thought that scene was fucking great. So good. It was actually kind of funny. Like it adds some much needed levity, I thought.
And it did that. They kind of remind me of like the gang in like Dogma that Jay and Silent Bob hung out with when they fought the Gotham. A little bit like and like there was money in props.
Oh yeah.
When they were getting fucking getting ready to roll fucking deep, like they had some fucking props there.
I love let me see, what's the character's name? Bornelius. He was like the leader of the Bloods. I love when he gets that like axe. He's like when they're all gearing up and he has that battle axe. I thought there was some pretty funny moments in this. Not laugh out loud, but that scene where they're going back and forth where the camera's panning, I thought was great. But I also thought it was kind of funny. There's the dude who kept talking about the lizard people, like
right.
Oh yeah,
I loved how
the Illuminati, lizard people, yeah.
And like even Wazzy was like, y'all motherfuckers are ignorant.
Yeah.
Like, y'all fucking
yeah.
Like y'all fucking, you're not saying words correctly.
Yeah.
And they're all like,
and they started talking about lizard people a little bit more than I thought they were going to. Going to do. Like they were taking it serious for a hot minute. They were taking it serious. The idea that these are lizard people.
Right.
But that's why, as a viewer, you're like, what's the fucking gimmick, right? Like, what's Night? I keep saying Night Force. That's a fucking DC comic.
Okay, and
Night
right,
Patrol.
like Batman, Night Force.
No, Night Force. I think it was like a Gene Colan fucking early '80s fucking like DC horror comic.
Of course, Gene Colan. Yeah, because he did fucking Dracula, right?
Yeah. Tomb of Dracula.
Tomb
from
of Dracula.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Co-created Blade with Marv Wolfman. Respect.
Speaking of, was that a Blade poster on his wall? On Wazzy?
I thought so. I fucking thought so, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that. It actually looked like a Gene Colan fucking Blade drawing.
Yeah, it might have been
on the wall. Before Blade became a fucking vampire. You don't fucking know that. But
would make sense.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that.
That's two things to remind you of.
I love you,
You
so
owe me.
much, Wolfie. You owe me? You're my homie.
Let's see. I feel like there's so many other things. Go ahead, MC. Yeah.
Well, I just want to go back to how I felt at the beginning of this film and how I thought it felt staggered. It didn't feel very cohesive. The way these scenes are being put together for some reason. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But it just felt very non-cohesive. That the scenes just didn't feel like they blended in with one another. That something was missing during the first, say, half an hour of this film. Something was missing. It just didn't feel very smooth in the storytelling. Now that might have something to do with the budget or the time frame that he had to shoot this film, or maybe this is what he had planned all along and this was his style. I don't believe that to be the case, because what we got out of Lowlife was, a lot of really good filmmaking with a full story and, no truncating as far as scenes or excising of scenes is concerned.
With that one, they had more time to film, so could have been
right.
Yeah.
Right. But the first half an hour of this movie, I was just shaking my head. I'm starting to worry a little bit, and it started to pick itself up, but I still feel a little leery about that opening for half an hour. It just didn't jive right with me, man.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was a good intro to it because it kind of sets up what's going on, like who the players are and all that stuff. So yeah, it for me it worked. But yeah, I get it. What did you guys think of like I wouldn't necessarily call them like chapters, but they had like the title cards for like the different acts. I didn't feel like it really differentiated a lot between what was going on. So like, while it was cool, it almost seemed like it was a little superfluous. Like maybe.
Yeah, it was pointless. It wasn't necessary. It didn't set up anything. It wasn't like Sisu, or it wasn't like like the film. I think it was a film last week or the week before that had chapter stops. It just didn't feel like it was necessary. I feel like it just bloated the project a little bit. I mean, granted, it's only a couple of seconds. It means almost nothing.
Yep.
But it just felt like it was in there for absolutely no reason at all. And picture, I mean,
it's opinions, right? I thought it was shorthand. I thought it was a way to kind of break things up, and give you an idea of like how much longer is this movie? Okay, well, this is the third chapter.
How much longer is this movie? Well, you could literally hit pause and see.
A couple times I did. I was tired. I ate grilled chicken and fucking rice pilaf. I was tired.
Oh man. I'm trying to think. I should start taking notes again because I felt like there was a lot of things I want to talk about with this.
So do you think it? So I was really into this. I like when we found out Hawkins' motivation. I was down with. I liked Justin Long's character being both sides of the fence for a little while.
Yep.
I think once we found out who the ringleader was, I felt that was a little bit of a deviation where like they leaned too heavy on one aspect, where I was really into the asshole Gestapo aspect of it, and then it kind of became something else, like more global.
Yeah.
I'm being vague, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I honestly feel like, and this is just nitpick at this point, but I feel like it's cool to have Dermot Mulroney in your movie, but I feel like we didn't need his character at all. Like,
right?
I think if anything, it kind of overcomplicated some of the motives a little bit,
I think Pepsi Phil as the fucking field commander of these guys was a good enough heel. Main event heel.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I like the idea of having the Sarge or whatever.
Sarge, right.
But he didn't have to have the role he did. Like, he could have been like the Sarge, and then like, CM Punk was like the captain or whatever, and he was the one leading him in the field. But I feel like the overreach by the Sarge, that we saw was just a little much. I think it was supposed to add some conflict to Hawkins' character, which it did. But I feel like at the end of the day, what it was trying to say with that character, with Hawkins, is that, because he said a few times, "Oh, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy." Like that sounds like something a cop would say, right? Like when he's in a situation in which he's in trouble. "I'm a good guy. What are you doing?"
Which is a funny thing, a character that Justin Long has been playing a lot over. Like,
yes.
I'm the good guy. You can trust me.
Like Barbarian, like especially in that one, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree with that. Like, I think that we could have done without the Dermot Mulroney character, because when you get Dermot Mulroney, you got to feature him, right? You got to have him. So
right.
I feel like it ended up maybe being a little bit of a crutch, because really I think the conflict is just that Hawkins, like he I feel like he wanted to do the right thing, but ultimately he was too corrupt to do it, and that's kind of, I feel like what it comes down to. And they could have done that just by being a cop, right? Like, I don't think it needed to have the connection of like, it almost felt like a little like together we can rule the galaxy, you know, like
Right, dude. Totally got some fucking
Vader and Luke vibes.
As father and son.
Yeah.
As fucking like I 100%, dude, 100%.
Yeah, I feel like it was a little. Yeah, could have done without it. I think.
Yeah.
But that's personal preference. It's just one of those things. I feel like it muddied the waters a little bit, where you could have just done it in a different way. So. Ryan Prowse just reposted us on Blue Sky. So sorry, Ryan, if you're listening.
No, dude, no.
No, I'm just kidding. We love Ryan.
Yeah.
We had him on back in 2018 on the show. Great fucking dude, man. And like I gotta say, like, it takes fucking balls to make this movie in 2026. It takes like balls of fucking steel or gold or fucking platinum, whatever. I love that this movie is made in this day and age, and it is absolutely something that needs to be made. Like when they were fucking putting people in the cages, I was like, oh my god,
dude,
holy shit.
I wanted to bring that up. If that ain't a real world scenario right now, I don't know what is. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up, and just the way they're teased and taunted, and not to mention the execution of one guy. I mean, that was
and
pretty
CM
brutal.
Punk, Pepsi Phil, like seemed like he relished that scene. Like,
oh yeah,
just so you know, we're gonna fucking fuck you up.
Yeah,
like,
like. I thought he was a great fucking heel. I mean, obviously he's been a heel in wrestling a lot. So, I mean, he has a lot of experience, but
it works to his strengths.
Yeah, but I think like there's just so many parallels here that are just fucking scary, and seeing that, I think like I don't know, I like this movie. I feel like if Ryan Prowse had made this movie in 2018. Around the time that he was talking about it originally, I think it would have been pretty different. Maybe he would have had the cage scene. Maybe I don't know. But now it just means so much more. It's like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
So,
or it could have been like thinking about like who didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like however long it took, and I'm curious to see what 7.5 years ago, what his original take would have been. I mean, think about it. Think how many times that fucking we tried to do things for an anniversary show and time or whatnot got in the way. So we can appreciate that. We can totally appreciate your idea versus end result because of what you have. But I think there's a vision here, and that's what he does so well, where is that his sets, he creates a mood.
Yeah, absolutely. And like this movie is gritty as fuck. This is probably like one of the most gritty movies I can remember seeing in a long time. And it felt very, very visceral. Like,
oh, for sure.
And it's funny, I watched this with Tanya, and she said, I like, there's a couple scenes where it's a little rough. We paused, and I was like, "You okay?" She's like, "No, it's good."
Right.
And she said that I'm enjoying this. So she said, no, she didn't say I'm enjoying it. She said, this isn't an enjoyable movie. And what she meant was that there's not joy in it. It's kind of brutal, right? Like, she liked the movie overall, and she liked the message, but it just wasn't a movie where like, oh my god, yeah, this is so fucking good. Like, oh, I feel so good watching this. It's like, oh my god, it just shows you how fucking miserable our fucking country can be. So, yeah, but I mean, back to the gritty part. Definitely what he was able to achieve with this was really fucking good, though. And we talked about some of the things that we didn't love. I would have loved to seen at least one really good outlandish fight scene. But knowing that he kind of sacrificed some budget to film in LA and to truncate the shooting schedule, I think that was worth the sacrifice because it feels so authentic and so gritty, and you couldn't have had that any other way.
Right. I mean, there's it's like pre-Giuliani New York, right?
Yeah.
Sleaze, or that LA vibe. Like, I would love to hear E.F. Contentment, Joshua Libre, or even like Rachel, and all our other fucking West Coast, friends kind of communicate on some of this. But like, LA was a character, or the city was a character.
Yeah.
The mythology they created was there.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a hero's journey, like Wazzy definitely had a Skywalker vibe, going on. I love the backstory of how the gangs get into the city. Oh, and my dad got into the gang. Then my mom got into the gang, and then he brought us into the gang.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the more one side. Again, it wasn't the Crips and the Bloods legit wise, but it was the a version of that, and one's more hardcore weapons and one's more mystical. That's pretty fucking dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's kind of a cool take on it.
Yeah. And like, if you're a real member of either gang, no one's in the wrong, so you don't piss off anybody. Hopefully you don't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. What anything else you guys weren't able to bring up? Oh, let me say the score. I thought the score was really good too, and the soundtrack. Like, there was some really fucking like banging fucking tracks on this, I thought.
The soundtrack was good. I can't remember too much of the score, but I know the soundtrack sounded good.
Who were those artists? Were they up and coming Hungry Young Tigers? Or I was trying to listen to see if I recognized any of the music.
I didn't recognize any of the music, but I can almost be damn sure that whatever rappers they had in the film acting contributed to the soundtrack.
Yeah, they did.
That's usually how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did. And also, there was a couple metal tracks in this. I think there was like a punk song.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can find the soundtrack anywhere.
But again, much like was it Freaky Tales that had that LA vibe of the punk, the metal, the hip hop?
Yeah.
It definitely felt like that. Lots of N-bombs.
Yep.
Which I can
but
only assume that's
in Los Angeles. I mean,
I don't know. I'm not. But there was a lot. Like, I'm like, is that what's in fucking Quentin Tarantino's head? Like when he's writing his scripts.
I swear that this was directed by Tarantino at some point, but no.
Yeah, he's like, you know what I mean? He loves that fucking letter, that word, those words. But
yeah, I'm having trouble finding a list. Let's see if it's on Wikipedia. I don't know if, because nowadays I know soundtracks are kind of weird because there's so many rights issues and stuff like that. Like, I feel like a lot of soundtracks just don't really get released anymore the way they used to. And when you go try to find older soundtracks, you just can't find them on streaming services because the rights are all fucked up now, so
which is why so many movies aren't available in certain places.
Movies are in soundtracks, and
or documentaries maybe even too,
probably so I'm not finding the I guess I could pull up the movie, but it might take too long, so see if I can just one more link here, see if this has it.
While you're looking, violence-wise, certain violent scenes that reminded me, and MZ, you won't get this, but I think Wolfie will. A lot of like Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon level of violence, where
Mhm.
it's just that like I call it a quiet horror, like a lot of jaws being like shot off, or it's those subtle scenes of violence, whether it really you show it or it's implied. Like, I think they did what they could with the violence. Violence was sudden. It was gory. Um, some effects had more mileage than others, but I appreciate what they did
Yeah.
to show what they could.
Yeah. Here's this doesn't mention the bands, but it says this was sort of let's see, someone writing about it, and they were doing an interview with him, but it says while segregation is seen as a major issue in Night Patrol, Prowse is careful to avoid that himself, blending various genres with plenty of muscle behind it, and mashing up hardcore punk and hip hop in the film soundtrack to give the action a real edge.
Yeah.
The director also continually casts against type and giving more serious roles to Justin Long and Fowler. I forget his first name. Yeah, I don't have it here, but and then they usually play, adding to the sense of surprise that runs throughout. After raising pulses at both Fantastic Fest and Beyond Fest last fall, Night Patrol is blasting into theaters. Blah 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 blah. That was last month. Trying to see if we could find anything about the soundtrack, but all right. Well, I don't want to keep delaying things. Why don't we jump in to the verdict? What do you guys say?
Sounds good.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right, it is verdict time. We're going to let you know whether Night Patrol was a trick or a treat, and any final thoughts. MZ.
Yeah, like I said, I thought the first half hour felt a little disjointed. For some reason, for me, it just didn't seem to work out that well for me. I mean, you kind of knew where the pieces were going, but they seemed to be off. The piece seemed to be off by one space. If you catch my my puzzle analogy, it just seems to be off by one piece for me. It does feel truncated. After 7.5 years, you're working on this. If budget is the problem, if time constraints are the problem, then it's going to show in the film, and that's most likely what happened here, because there are scenes here that feel somewhat unsatisfying, but there are scenes here that really work out really, really well. I do agree with Wolfie. I think there should have been at least one good battle scene. The scene near the end of the film, the big battle at the end, really was not enough. Now I think the performances were decent. I think the one who played Wizzy's mother,
Wazzy,
Muzzy,
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 Wazzy.
Nezzy, Wuzzy Star, who, I don't know. Wuzzy? Is that his name? Wuzzy?
Wazzy.
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 Why can't I
think
get
of Ozzy?
that? Jeez,
Ozzy Osbourne. Wazzy.
Yeah.
I know.
People are
Ozzy
different,
Osbourne.
Monster Zero.
I don't mean to be Raven shadowing this up. I swear, I don't remember the guy's name. But I thought he was great. I thought the one who played the mom was really great. She had great, a lot of good insight as to what's going on with the Crips and the Bloods, and dealing with these people in the Night Patrol. Pepsi Man, I thought, the more you watch Pepsi Man or any other wrestler turned actor at this point, it really makes you wonder what the hell made Hulk Hogan. Why did people think Hulk Hogan was such a good actor? He was a
People
piece
thought
of
that?
shit.
People
He
thought
was
that?
No one.
I don't think
I
anyone
don't think
thought that. He was
I don't
terrible.
think anyone thought he was a good actor. I
Oh,
thought he
but
was
I mean,
charismatic.
his films were terrible. His acting was terrible. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand how people can look
Have
at
you
Hulk
seen
Hogan and
Mr.
say,
Man?
"Oh, I love his movies," but you got somebody like Pepsi Man who can act because he's got that in him to play the heel, and that's exactly what he does here. So he just transfers that over to a different character, and it works. He's a good actor. A lot of people don't think so. I happen to think he's a good actor. Um, and it's good casting on Proz's part. Uh, the action is okay. It does suffer a little bit. Um, and I think Justin Long kind of shows his hand a little too early in this film, like almost immediately. He shows his hand in this film. Um, and I kind of wish there was a little bit more ambiguity in dealing with him since he was the name actor in this film. But he does take his lumps, believe me. He's in any Justin Long film, he takes his lumps, and believe me, here he takes his lumps, and probably more than any other film he's done. But given everything that I've said, there is the good does outweigh the bad. And I did enjoy watching this, although I do notice the 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 parts that are not exactly all that clear or not exactly all that well fleshed out. I'm going to give this a treat, but this is a one and done for me.
All right. Michael Raven Shadow.
Oh yeah, Bambaleo, oh wait. Oh, he's got to
Hello,
fix his hair.
Raven Shadow. We're
Come on,
waiting.
playing with his hair.
You really walked away from MZ's fucking verdict. What? You got problems?
Sure.
What's
I
going
do.
on? What's going on? That's rude, man. That's fucking rude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And I wasn't looking at the feed, and I called your name to do your fucking verdict, and you weren't there. Use a bedpan.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah, just pull your pants down and
Yeah.
sit on a bedpan for the next 2.5 hours.
Get a bucket.
I'm soaking in it.
Get a bucket. 2 tears in a bucket.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Give us your verdict. Come on.
All right. Yeah. Listen. Again, I think we discussing this. We know there might have been, financial limitations, but I love this fucking movie. I thought it was fucking raw. I thought it was fucking dope. We haven't mentioned this, but I loved at one point the Hawkins character is running around like a cross between Louis Tully from Ghostbusters and Steeler when he's bitten by that mosquito in the World's Without End episode of G.I. Joe. Like he's like, "Wah!" He's running around like in the fucking court because he's trying to fucking deal with the fucking shit's happening to him. That was killer. I love the mythology. I love Wazzy embracing his fucking ancestral roots, ripping it up, not giving a fuck. What this again, I liked what was done. I thought this movie was killer, and I highly recommend it. And I'm dying for what Brian Prowse does next. I would love to have an opportunity to have a conversation with him
Again?
on this again, one more time for
Yeah,
old time's sake. And I hope his next feature is not 7.5 years from now. Yeah, I thought it was dope, man. Check this motherfucker out. Treat.
All right. Before I give my verdict, I just want to say real quick, I found, while looking for like soundtrack stuff, I found a review on Letterboxd from somebody who was in the movie. He played one of the Night Patrol characters. He said,
the big guy.
No.
I hope so.
he played a character named Chad White, who was partner to Tommy Hood. White and Hood.
Oh man.
Oh, I loved the.
Their capelets.
Is that what it's called?
What?
What they put on to.
No. The teeth.
The teeth.
Okay, I
put
was talking about at the end when they had the white capes on.
Oh.
That was very, evocative.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. They were like capelets, though. They weren't like full capes.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I don't know who this person is. His name on Letterboxd is C. It's just letter C. So brought to you by the letter C. But he was initially asked to be involved in the soundtrack. And so it says the goal originally was a Judgment Night homage, which we haven't brought up yet, which surprised.
I thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says it was going to be original songs by hardcore bands and rappers together. And he said, I love the idea and was 100% in, but once I explained the budget of what it would cost just to engineer something with different bands from around the world, it was quietly dropped once production neared. Zulu recorded a song for it. Twitching Tongues wrote a concept for one. Criminal Instinct was confirmed to be on board, as were a few others. And the original composer who was going to produce all of the hip-hop portions of the soundtrack also left the project, which I think aided in ultimately having to abandon that idea. He says they still wanted me to source a few needle drops, which I did, but I won't spoil. And he
speaking
also...
Speaking of which...
Go ahead, you go ahead.
Flying Lotus.
Yeah, he was in it. Yeah. Yep. The other thing I wanted to say from this, he says Dermot Mulroney was only there for a day, so we were right about that. He said long, brutal day, but very fulfilling. He rules, very nice. And he says Punk and I just kept saying, guy was in Young Guns.
Yeah, bro.
That's what you would have said,
Dirty
Shadow.
Steve, baby.
So I just
hey,
wanted.
Chavis, how come they ain't killing us?
I just wanted to add that in because I just thought that was some good insight that we didn't have. I'm gonna see if is he listed in the cast. Chad White, yeah, Colin Young. Okay, so the guy's name Colin Young, who I just read. And he's a musician, best known for his work in the hardcore punk community as both the singer of Twitching Tongues and drummer of God's Hate. Oh, that's Brody King's band.
That's Brody King's band.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so yeah,
shit.
Colin's he's in Brody King's band. That's pretty awesome. Brody King, fucking hero of abolishing ICE nowadays. the fuck ICE guy. Fucking
Dude,
love it.
I want Brody King and Stephen Colbert to have a buddy comedy.
Oh my god, yeah.
They played that clip on John Oliver.
Yeah,
last week tonight with John Oliver.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It was hysterical.
AEW got a ton of good press last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, Colin Young was the guy. I read his review on Letterboxd. But anyways, let me just wrap up my verdict and say that this is definitely a treat for me. While there was a few things that I wish would, might have more budget, might have had more time.
Sure.
I think a one fight scene between the fucking gang, like the Bloods and the Crips teamed up versus the Night Patrol would have been fucking sweet. It didn't happen. That's okay. It didn't really take a lot of enjoyment from the film. I still really dug this, and I think that this is gritty as fuck. It is a really well shot movie, and LA absolutely was a character in this, and it elevated this a lot just by having it there. So I get what Ryan's saying about wanting to shoot in LA to have that that realistic factor, and that absolutely came across. But for him to put together this cast and shoot it in LA and all of that, it's kind of a fucking miracle that this all worked as well as it did, despite, maybe some not failings, but like not able to do maybe everything that he might have wanted to do. But I think it's still a victory to have been able to do this. And I think this is one of those films, like when you look at a director's career and you say, oh, that was the one that probably got him this role or got him this gig. I feel like this, even though it might not have went the way that he would have preferred with having a longer shoot, more money, whatever, he clearly is proud of what he put out, and so was everyone else that I've heard talk about it. But this could be one of those ones that does elevate Ryan as a director, you know, and because he worked with, you know, Justin Long and CM Punk and Dermot Mulroney and all these other people, and yeah, and I think it's a success. I think this movie is really gritty. I think it's bold, and I think to be able to do this, and if you follow Ryan on social media, like he doesn't hide his politics. Like he's very out there about what he thinks, and I'm with him, man. I appreciate him doing that. Nowadays, it's you know it's not the easiest thing to put it out there. So I give him props for that, and give him props for making this movie that, you know, really shines a light on what's happening in our world today. So I think it's a success. I mean, between Low Life and this, like this guy is, I mean, pretty like if he's not batting 1,000, he's batting fucking 950, right? Like, Low Life was that was like a home run, a grand slam, whatever sports analogy, fucking touchdown. He fucking that movie is genius. It's so fucking good. And this one
that was my number 2 film. That was my number 2 film of the year.
That was up there for all of us. But this one is this is also a really fucking solid outing, and it's fun. I like the different takes on the mythology, and you know, overall, I just think it's a really good, fun movie. So yeah, Night Patrol. It's going to be on Shudder eventually, because Shudder, you know, like I don't know if they produced or distributed it, but it will be showing up on Shudder. So keep an eye out for that if you haven't seen it yet and you're interested in checking it out. But yeah, let me check the chat. Angry Townsman says, "I'm a nice guy," finger quotes, when Justin said that. Yep. And he said, "I think I was in the wrong headspace when I saw this. It seemed a little disjointed to me, and there was no real subtext, just text. Soundtrack was amazing." I mean, I guess so. I think it's not really super hidden, the subtext. I think the subtext is really embracing who you are and your not necessarily your ancestry, but you know, embracing who you are is really important in this, and not allowing others to like push that down or make you forget about where you come from, basically. You know, but obviously there's a lot of other stuff with the we didn't really say it, but like with the vampiric nature of some of the you didn't know, like not even subtext, but you know how certain people feed off of others. Yeah. So I think that it's inherent in there if it's not explicitly stated, really. So all right, well, there you go. That is our discussion of Night Patrol. Check it out if you check it out on VOD. It's probably playing in some theaters still, and then otherwise look for it on Shudder. All right, next week. So I think 2 weeks ago I had mentioned that there was 2 movies coming out that as soon as they hit VOD I wanted to do, because I thought about doing an Audible for We Bury the Dead because Night Patrol came out, but we ended up doing that. But this is the other one I was going to Audible for, but it just hit VOD. Let me just get the date here. I want to make sure. Pretty sure it's out. If it's not out, it's coming out in days. Let's see where to go. Okay, yeah. Came out 2 days ago, so it is now available on digital at home, so you guys can check it out. And the movie we're doing next week is a sequel. It is the fourth film in a series, although it's really a sequel to last year's movie, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. So we'll be checking that out next week, directed by Nia DaCosta. Still written by Alex Garland, the great Alex Garland, and Danny Boyle. I think he was definitely involved. I think he probably executive produced or produced it. But from all I've heard, this one is really fucking good, and maybe even the best of the series from what I've seen people say. So I can't wait. I was totally surprised at how much we love 28 Years Later. I think all of us really fucking loved it.
It's just fucking stupid.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I can't fucking wait. I'm psyched, dude. We didn't get a bunch of snow over the weekend. I can't wait to fucking watch that like a motherfucker.
Did you say you are getting snow?
Yeah, it was supposed to snow for like fucking from tomorrow from like 10 a.m. to like Monday.
Jesus. That's fun.
That's fucking dope.
All right, we actually we have a few voice messages. They're all one person and they're all through SpeakPipe, so they're all going to be short. So MZ, this shouldn't take they're all really short actually. Hold on. I just got to grab them really quickly off of here.
Oh, is it Ryan Prowse?
No.
Cool.
It's not actually. All right. They're from someone we have heard from this person before. I think it was only once though. I think we only heard from them once. So, someone we haven't heard a lot of in voice messages, but let me load it up here. Okay, I think we're good. So now we are going to hear from James Ellis. Hamburg has frozen still. And he went to Hamburg last week, if you guys remember, to go see that fucking
did you see the play?
The play, yeah.
The Hamburg
the Monster Opera or something like that. I can't remember. All right, let's check in with the man, James Ellis, and let's see what's going on.
Right. Fuck yeah.
That's it.
I love that kid so much.
I don't know if that was a dick dial.
Don't dick dial me, bro.
Yeah. Let's try the second one.
Probably the good one.
These chubby bonbons. He would neither go to the Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
To Vampiren. Das Trump as König King Presidenten.
Is it Brenna Herzog?
It might be. I got it now. It took me. All right,
it's Brenna Herzog.
Now there's a third one.
Hello. Good evening, gentlemen. James Ellis. Hamburg has frozen still is here. I am in Hamburg. I did actually make it. And
nice.
Please excuse the last two messages. That was just a bit of silliness, for God's sake. Gentlemen,
amazing.
Monsters Paradise was an absolute joy. I was thinking of you, and I was thinking of a lot of other people tonight. It was very special. It was a lot of fun. I was wiping away tears of laughter, and it meant a great deal to me. And thanks for reacting to the video last week. It really cheered me up.
Nice.
And Hamburg's a funny place. I'm sort of in the red light district, and oh, hang on, there's a twink at the door. Come in.
That was it.
There's a fucking twink at the door. I love that kid so much.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. So yes, that must have been the Werner Herzog. Oh man, that's not Monsters Paradise. Sounds fucking amazing. I wonder if that's ever gonna get they're gonna film it or something like that. Because I mean, we sure as fuck ain't going at the Hamburg.
Yeah, it'll be at the Hanover.
No.
Yeah.
Bring it over here.
Yeah.
Bring it here.
Yeah, no way. It'll get fucking shut down immediately.
Yeah, at the Wang Center.
The Wang Center. Yeah. Oh man, that was so good, James. Great to hear from you, man. And enjoy the twink.
I love that kid so much. I just wanted a pizza.
Oh man. All right. I think that's it. That's it for voice message. I mean, can we really top that? No. So all right. Well, that is gonna wrap up the show. Let me just see if we miss any chat here. Nope. I think we got all the chat in. So that's gonna wrap up this week's show. Let's say goodbye, starting with MZ.
Arrivederci, douchebags.
All right. Michael Rave Shadow.
Live fast, love hard, and enjoy the guilt.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up. We appreciate you guys tuning in to episode 708 of Trick or Treat Radio. Check out Night Patrol. Check it out on VOD. And, if you're low on ducats, you can wait. It's going to be on Shudder eventually. But definitely be good to support filmmakers like Ryan Prowse. And, yeah, there you go. Next week, we will be discussing 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple from director Nia DaCosta. And looking forward to that one a lot. So if you guys get a chance to check it out, whether it's in theaters or on digital, let us know what you think. Podcast at trickortreatradio.com. And that'll do it. So until then, I'll see you guys next week.